Today, through this exclusive stream offer, you can get over 12 fascinating episodes of Legends Explained for the special price of subscribing and liking. And when you comment and share the stream, we'll include the Caesar episode as a gift. Plus, you'll get Discord access and the Tiger poster. So share Legends Explained today and send learning and fun to a planeswalker you love.
I admit it, raccoons are kinda delicious. Gave me a plate of raccoon, now it's finished. Coon dripping, cause the meat's so greasy. How do you cook a raccoon? It's so easy. First you gotta get it, no hair, gotta trim it, and take it back home while it's alive, don't kill it. Grab a skillet, high heat, gotta grill it, or throw it in an air fryer for 10 minutes. No, I'm not kidding, it's always been that easy. Raccoons are fair game.
I used Imperial Rome as the model for my legion precisely because it was so foreign, so alien. It dedicated its citizens to something higher than themselves, to the idea of Rome itself. If mankind's going to survive this moment in history, it needs warriors. In Rome, I found a template for a society equal to the challenges of the post-apocalyptic world, a society that could and would survive. I don't have to explain the reasoning behind my commands. I just give them, and you do them. I may tell you more at a later time, if it suits me. It's Hegelian dialectics, not personal animosity.
where the big horners roam, where the mole rat and the fire gecko play.
I'll never mistake the way you give me my faith. My body feels safe in your hands.
Hey, what's up guys? Tony here and welcome to the channel. This video is for you out there in case you're wondering if you should invite me onto your show or invite me to your event or subscribe to the channel. I think they used to call these channel trailers, but nobody really makes those anymore, so this is a reel of the things that I do. This channel is about Magic the Gathering with a specific focus on Universes Beyond, and that's why I have a show here called Legends Explained, where I explain a Universes Beyond legendary creature, who they are, and what they're about. And then I have another series called Rate My Commanders Daily, where I rate the commanders of my subscribers and other YouTubers for funsies. My major goal with that series is to, well, rate your commanders, but also help new players understand what kind of commanders general pods are going to be like vibing with, you know? Not having a new player run onto EDH Rec, see Atraxa as like the #1 commander and go build that as their first deck. I try to help people avoid that. But you know, I also live stream and hang out with my subscribers, rate their decks live, just kind of chat with them. I also guest on other live streams, whether that's gameplay or talk shows. I also guest on live shows like Girl Pod and Elder Dragon Hooligans. And every once in a while I put out a Magic vlog for events I go to, like MagicCon Atlanta, SCGCon, things like that. And finally, like every other Magic YouTuber under the sun, I put out deck techs of the decks that I currently play. And yeah, I guess that's about it. I hope this video has convinced you to collab, let me onto your show, let me into your event, or subscribe to my channel. Thanks for stopping by. Hello everyone, I'm Scott, president of Secret Lair. Have you heard of Hatsune Miku? Today I'd like to announce a new collaborative project featuring Hatsune Miku. Secret Lair, featuring Hatsune Miku. Hatsune Miku exists in a software called Vocaloid. Vocaloid enables you to produce songs. A character named Hatsune Miku sings the songs you create. A great feature is you can create songs as you like. I knew our talented Secret Lair crew could work together and create great Vocaloid cards. Jacob Covey, Gavin Verhey, Mark Rosewater, Carmen Comperes, everyone. Amazing Vocaloid cards have been created with the fantastic imagination of the crews from all over Seattle. The challenge was successfully carried out, and this new collaborative drop was produced. What's up, chat? What's up, the Magic Brewer? How y'all doing? What's going on? How you been? How was your week? Hope all is well. Let's get that music started. Whew, man. Oh man, there's a little bit of a delay on my end. I don't know if it is for y'all too. Probably not though right now. But yeah, what's going on? Hope y'all are having a fantastic day. Oh man, I'm so excited to look at your deck list today. And check out some Commander news. And yeah, just have a great day. My camera looks slightly high. No, just now. Cool. Oh man, so yeah, the goal today is to look at some Commander decks. We're going to check out some Commander news. We're gonna do the card competition, because that would be pretty cool. I want to wait for the people who are part of the competition to get here before we start that one. And we will. Oh, what's up, Cheese Wheel Enthusiast? How you going? Hope everything's good with you. I'm just sitting there chilling. Getting ready to prep. Well, done all the prep work for the custom card competition. I've done the prep work for the checking out your commander lists. And if we want to do spell table, I've also got a thing set up for spell table here so that I can just, hopefully this just works. Let me see. Yeah, where I should be able to just be spell tabling. Yeah, or I can just be spell tabling pretty quickly if we want to do that. Got this pack to open because I'm a gimmick kind of guy apparently. Need gimmicks. Oh, and I got the prizes for the. I got the prizes here for the custom card competition. So, for first, second, and third place, I have a couple of signed cards I've collected over the years that I'm not gonna say are cards that I don't care about anymore because it's actually just not true. But I don't have anything good to give away right now, and I think it's boring to just give away packs. But if that's something we want to do, we can do in the future. But these are a little cooler. I got some signed cards here. We'll give away to, or we'll let the winners pick from the custom card competition. Got a Yavimaya Coast signed by Mark Poole. A Rebel and Riches signed by Eric Deschamps. RK Post Worry Beads. Randy Galagos Absorb. There's all sorts of cool stuff. Mark Poole Island. Ben Hill Quicksilver Amulet. John Stanko Rafine's Informant from my Pioneer deck. Yeah, my Pioneer Greasefang deck. Randy Galagos Lauren Field. A Narcy Fable Singer by Miranda Meeks. Super cool one. I actually got this one signed because I was going to make it a commander, but I never got around to that one. Still really cool. Even if the winner picks this one, I'm probably actually still gonna go get another one and get it signed again because I do want this card, but I want to give everyone a chance. Soul Ring, Fever Convulsions, and Counterflux are all available, especially the signed Soul Ring. I assume people are gonna want that one, so that's there. Then I got some cards in here that I'm. Oh, there's actually more. There's a Temple Garden. I thought there was a Temple Garden already here. Hold on. Huh. Okay. Well, there's a Temple Garden available. Reverse Polarity. Hackball the Surging Soul. My actual commander from way back when. Just joined Discord. Hell yeah. Excited to see here in the Discord. And then I got a Mimeoplasm signed by Wizard of Bards. I think this one will also be pretty popular, I imagine. So. Yeah. Mythical Meat Man. Okay. Hell yeah. Well, welcome to the Discord, Cheese Wheel. But yeah, those will be the prizes. The winners can pick from any of those. I also got these other cards back here, but these aren't, well, actually, you guys can have Vessel of Nascency or Young Pyromancer if you want. You can also have, if you pick the Monastery Swiftspear, you're going to get a playset of this. I'm actually not giving away my Thoughtseizes. Thought I took those out. This is my personal Thoughtseizes for my competitive decks, so don't feel bad about that. But they're cool. And this is a signed, oh yeah, also, if you pick one of these cards here, we've got a Therese Nielsen signed Rest in Peace, a Noah Bradley Boros Guildgate, and a Noah Bradley Anger of the Gods. If you pick one of these, you could have all three. I don't want them. And then I got some Docksides in here because I picked them up because I thought it was going to get unbanned. I still think maybe one day I'll hold on to those. But yeah, those are the prizes for anybody who wins the custom car competition. I think that'll be pretty cool. And yeah, that's basically that for the custom car competition. We'll look at some deck lists. As a matter of fact, Cheese Wheel Enthusiast, if you have a deck list you want me to look at, go ahead and drop that in the general chat. I can make a specific one for this, but do I have a specific one? Yeah, well, if you have a deck list you want me to look at, go ahead and drop it in the general chat in the Discord. Anyone who has joined, if you are not part of the Discord, check out the Discord up top. You don't got to stay if you don't want to. Nothing personal. It's just much easier for me to deal with deck lists that way. So, but I would love to have you, of course. Please do stay. As a matter of fact, you do have to stay. Now I'm not giving you a choice. So yeah, that's the plan for today. I just built the spacecraft of Toph Metalbender as the commander. The plan is to earthbend the spacecrafts in order to station other spacecrafts. Haven't tried it out yet. It's going to be janky. So send over the list. Send the list into the general chat. We'll check it out. I'm very excited to look at that, actually. So yeah, do that. I guess while we wait for people to come in who said they were showing up, we can go ahead and just open this pack. I don't know. I didn't have a plan for this. Should I give this away? Do you guys want this? Should I just open it? Would it be more entertaining to just open it and see what I get? We'll see. I'll leave that to the side. We'll figure out we'll do that later. But yeah. Send over some lists. Drop them in the general chat. I think people have already sent some lists somewhere. I gotta find them. And oh yeah, and I want to talk about Commander. Like in a I want to talk about Commander in a little bit of a, let's see. I want to talk about some news. I want to talk about some news if I can, if I'm allowed. I don't know if I'm going to be allowed. Why is this so big? Let's scale that down. News. Yeah, I just want to. Sure, where do you want me to send the list? Send it in the general chat. General chats will check it out, or all the lists will go today. I think that's probably a good spot for it. Those people will be talking here if they're around, so general chat makes sense. Want to get to the news, read latest news. Banned restricted update, yeah. I don't really want to watch a video, I don't want to read. I thought they had an article. But I clicked on read. Okay, sick. Oh hell yeah, Toph the Cosmonaut. Let's check out this list. Visit site. Dope. This is Architect. Okay. This layout is fine. Alright. So we've got Toph, the first metal bender. Legendary creature, human warrior ally. For 1, a red, a green, and a white. It's a 3/3. Non-token artifacts control lands, digital other types. At the beginning of your end step, Earthbend 2. Dope. What do you say about Ashling? Oh, Ashling. Ashling is, let me pull her up real quick. Sorry, Cheese Wheel. I'm gonna write back to you. Just want to make sure I'm thinking of the right Ashling when I make the statement. Ashling or Clips. We're talking about Ashling the Limitless, right? I think Ashling the Limitless, if this is the one, is fine. That is my big thought on that. I think it's at least on flavor. It feels like it fits within the world of Lorwyn. I'm just kind of tired of 5-color commanders. That's my big thought, honestly, on this one. But yes, Toph, the first Metal Bender. This commander is cool. As everyone knows, it's one of the more broken commanders out of Avatar: The Last Airbender. But that's okay. Things are allowed to be broken. So this is, you said this was a vehicle, space, no, you said a spacecraft with Earthbound spacecraft or station on the spacecraft. That's okay, cool. So this is, oh, cool. Even at your category set up for me, I appreciate that. Or not for me, for you, I assume, but it helps me out. Looming class frigate. Also, as much as Edge of Eternities was my favorite set of last year by a lot, I did not really mess with the spacecraft too much. So sorry if I'm a little slow on reading those. I will be faster on things that aren't spacecraft. I promise. Other creature control get +1/+1 in flying life. Okay. This is cool. I like that one. Alright, burn. For sure. Peter Parker's camera. Atmospheric greenhouse. When the spacecraft enters, put +1/+1 counter on each creature you control. Station, flying trample. Okay. Loading Zang. So we're running a lot of +1/+1 counter synergies here. Toph. This Toph actually does a lot of work. Man, this Toph, when you get a shy out, does so much work. It's gross. Yeah, that actually might be a recommendation if you're not running it. Run a Shia. Anti-causal vestige. Okay. Architect auto sorts cards in the category is really handy. I didn't know that. I use Mox Fields for everything. I've been using Mox Fields, probably where I'm going to stay just because of familiarity and, like, you know, where I've been in my life. You know, Mox Fields been there for me. But Architect does seem cool. I'm not like not shitting on the platform at all. I kind of like it. But I'm a Mox Field boy. This is interesting. This is an interesting build. Atali problem store in the draw category. I mean, kinda. It's better than drawing, really. It's evasion. I guess flying could be evasion. Lands, you got 36 of them. You're running your colors. Dope. Okay, sure. Get some life back. Get some casually get life back, I guess. Seems fine. Contagion class. Yeah, you weren't lying. This is a little janky. It seems interesting. The categories don't add up, so that's the only issue with it. Yeah, for sure. But even looking past the categories, this is interesting, but does Architect have a way to sort by mana value? That's something I'd like to look at. That's how I typically look at lists. Let me see. Yeah, I didn't edit the categories. I usually sort it by creature, artifact, and yep. No, for sure. Group by mana value? Oh, sort by mana value. Okay. Group by type. Okay, did that work? Yes, at the top. Okay, yeah, for sure. All right, yeah, this is much more readable to me. All right, so you got 19 artifacts. CMC is real high, but you said you... How much ramp we're running? So your CMC is pretty... Your average CMC is seems pretty high. I know we just looked at the ramp category and it was a lot, but I just casually want to glance at it again. Your CMC is so high. What bracket is this supposed to be? Does Architect tell you that? Bracket 3 upgraded. Okay. For sure. Yeah, this is an interesting list. Was I grading these last week? Was that what I was doing? Or the week before, whatever last streamed? I think I was grading them. I don't want to grade this. I feel like you said you're still working on this, right? Haven't tried that. It's gonna be janky. I want to give you more time to cook. That's what I want to do. I don't want to grade this one. Only bracket 3 because of 2 game changers. Yeah, I was going to say, this feels more like a bracket 2 deck, not going to lie. Also, how's the music? It's not too loud, right? Or can you guys even hear it? Is it too low? Let me know about that. I've been curious. Yeah, I think this deck is interesting. There's a playtester in Architect? Playtester, yeah. Okay, cool. What do we keep this hand? Let's see. Got 2 lands and a Badger Mole Cub. Yeah, you keep this. Oh, you get the Adagia too. Yeah, sure. We'll keep that because you have the command tower. You made a thread for deck reviews. Okay, sweet. Thank you. Let's draw. Let me zoom this in slightly. Maybe more. All right, so we got Adagia. That one would come in tapped. We would pass the turn. Command tower. Badger Mole Cub. Make Adagia a thing. Those we tapped. Pass the turn. You have a forest. So now you have 4 mana available. I think you still want to cast this because it's ramp right here. It's under deck text. Okay. Sweet. I think you still want to cast this here because it's ramp. You could then make this a creature. We're on. Yeah. Okay. You know what? Yeah, I'm gonna say. Let's do another one. Let's do another one. I don't know how to quit. I don't use this website. Backspace or go back. You can't hear any music. Okay. Can you now? Is it too loud? I feel like it should be too loud. You hear it at all? No. Oh wait. The Sarima. No, you got no drops here. Let's mulligan once. Ancient Tomb, Ice-Till Explorer. I want to keep this because of Ancient Tomb, but you have no plays here. That's kind of bad. Mulligan. This one feels better. Loud? Okay, yeah. For sure. It's a... Yeah. OBS is very imprecise. Is it still loud? Let me know. I dropped it a little bit. Land. So you got 4 lands. You gotta pull on back. If you have your starting town, which is pretty cool. I think you want this. You have no earthbending. I don't know. Perfect. Hell yeah. Awesome, y'all. I don't know about this list. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm gonna do it one more time. I feel like, hold on, just one more. Just one more time. I want to make this work. We'll look at once. Reflecting Pool, Starting Town, Plains, Secret Tunnel. You have Toph the Blind Bandit, Peter Parker's Camera. Sure. Keep this. First mulligan. Starting Town. Oh shoot, draw. Yeah, Peter Parker's Camera. Next turn. We can do a mothering, or I can do a... This land can't be blocked. You built it last night. Jakey for sure. Yeah, it's fun. Okay, I'm gonna stop messing around. I think we know this deck needs a little work. I don't think I like justify why I'm saying that. I think we all understand. It's cool. Hey, new here. I just joined Discord community. Can I submit a deck? If so, where? Under community content, there's a deck text section. Yes, you can absolutely drop a deck. There are, let's see, 1, 2, there's 2 people ahead of you right now because I'm going to do Cheese Wheel after. I have to make sure I do everybody once. All right, Cheese Wheel. Here's what I'm gonna do. I like your deck's janky. You know it's janky. It seems fun. It's actually bracket 2. I'm just gonna assume things like this don't exist, and it's actually just a bracket 2 deck. And this deck seems like a fun bracket 2 deck. I'm gonna give you a C+, B-. Like you're right on the borderline. I think that's entirely fair here. Also, welcome all of the viewers. How's everybody doing? If you're new here, I'm Tony. I rate deck lists. I talk about Commander stuff. I just hang out mostly. And today we're gonna be looking at some deck lists. We're in a little while, once I know all of the people involved, or at least most of the people involved in the competition are here, we're gonna look at some custom cards that people in the Discord came up with. And also, if you're in my Discord, you'll see competitions like this happen every once in a while, and it'll be a lot of fun. We will have like today, this one was a DC custom cards competition, which you can see here. Oh. And we have some people who submitted custom cards. We talked about it. It was a lot of fun. We all worked together. Really enjoyed this community. Okay. Sorry, I don't know why OBS just disconnected. My bad. That was weird. Anyway, I don't know if you caught it. We're gonna talk about the Commander news. We're gonna look at some deck lists, and we're gonna talk through the custom card competition winners. Also, real quick, since I have a few people in here, I know some people are involved. The prizes are as follows. This page of spell table. This page of signed cards should be viewable. There we go. Lights. Studio lights. This page of signed cards. This page of signed cards. This page of signed cards. Any of these cards, you can get this almost playset or this almost playset. Can't have these. I didn't mean to put these in here. I should just take them out. I'm bad. And you can have a playset of Monster Swift Sphere. Or if you want any of these cards, you can have all 3 because I don't want them. And then I think that's it. Yeah. So those will be the prizes for the custom card competition. Maybe we'll do packs in the future. I need money. So join the memberships. But yeah, let's look at some more deck lists before we do that. We'll do this maybe until like 7:30, and then maybe we'll take a break, come back and do the custom card competition. Talk about the news, and maybe we'll go back to deck list or spell table, whichever you guys want. But let's go ahead and get back to the deck lists. Next up, we had the Magic Brewer. Yes, Moxfield. So this is the Magic Brewers deck list. Baby Ivers. Baby Ivers. Without green or black, how bad can these babies really be? Okay. Well, they're surprised you're willing to part with a few of them. I really appreciate my community, and I want to give meaningful things away. I don't want to just give away packs unless that's what you guys really want. But I want to give away your packs. I'd like to give away some like cool things to you guys, you know? So you guys know that I actually care. Not saying people who give away packs don't care. But what I am saying is, you know, this is how I show love. But yeah, let's take a look. So it's Zinnia, Valley's Voice. This is a legendary creature, Bird Bard, 1/3 for a blue, a red, and a white. This says flying, and Zinnia Valley's Voice gets +X/+O, where X is the number of other creature you control, base power 1. Creature spells you control, you cast, have offspring 2. Heart to you too. So yeah, this is a classic Zinnia deck, I imagine. Very, very, very scary. Oh my god. I'm not gonna lie, I did not look down before I said what I just said. I did not expect the sliver deck. Oh, gross. Baby, oh, I see. Like slivers. Okay. Gross. I hate this. Let's look at the view options. We'll go visual spoiler. No? Okay. Fine, whatever. Gale Rider sliver. All these gross slivers. All the modern I was gonna say the Modern Horizon slivers too. Yep. Gross. Spiteful sliver. This is disgusting. Absolutely haram. Oh my gosh. And the roaming throne, of course, for good measure. Gotta have the roaming throne real quick. That's crazy. This is a crazy list. I'm not gonna lie to you. These are some choices you made. Distant Melody for sure. All right. The Magic Brewer. Burst Polarity. Two Temples Under Attack. Flare Fortitude. Do you have this in paper? Out of curiosity. Soul Ring, Hive Stone for sure. Do you really need? I take a hit for this crazy list. Somebody else villain. Yeah, the Magic Brew. This is crazy. Urz's Incubator, absolutely gotta have that. Thrumming Hive Pool. I'm here. I do. This is in my paper deck. Jesus. Okay. All right. Renewed Solidarity. Hold on. What is this one? Oh my god. Oh my god. This is. I just read Renewed Solidarity. I'm sorry. This is. You're man. You're gonna make me say some ungodly things here. Okay, for sure. How many lands was the total there? 34. Yeah, okay. I mean, monster behavior. I'm saying, I usually bring it to new. I usually bring it to new pods. Oh my god, this is gross. All right, real quick, just for shits and giggles, let's to the playtester. All right. Oh, actually, let's do it this way. There we go. Wow, we do not have. Oh, we do have one. We don't care about that. Okay. Let's mull. Yeah, this is. Oh my god. All right. Sure. We'll Henge-Gate on. Doesn't really matter. Henge-Gate on white seems fine here. Now Henge-Gate on blue. Pass. We will play Plains, Arcane Signet. Pass. Herald's Horn seems reasonable here. And obviously choose Sliver. Let's play an island. Oh, I goofed that. I could have done this. Okay, so I untap. Hold on. You play the land first, play Herald's Horn, and then you can use Arcane Signet to play Heart Sliver. So all slivers have haste. Because most slivers have base power 1. Oh, god. Yeah, right, they do, huh? Absolutely haram. Alright, and next turn. I mean, yeah, it's just a good deck. Yeah, I don't know. All right, so going off my normal metrics, No commander first, silly. Oh, you're right. You're right. I kind of forgot the commander because I did the stupid zone thing where it's hard to. I zoomed in too far, so the zones were. This is why I kind of forgot. Yeah, this is still gross. Actually, with the commander, so you get double the slivers. All right. We're not doing this. We're not doing this. The Magic Brewer. I'm beginning to question the image of the bird guard double slivers, right? Birth and slivers. All right, the Magic Brewer. So your deck is mean. No, you know that it's mean. It's not like I'm not saying anything you don't know here. Very consistent though. Looks like a lot of fun for you. Doesn't really look like as much fun for the pod. God, Zinnia's a very interesting. This is a very interesting build. I'm not gonna lie. I kind of want to build this in paper for myself. Take this down to the new player night at my LGS. This is absolutely evil. I'm gonna give you a B. I'm just gonna give you a B. Like, it's mean, but everyone, you're allowed to have a mean deck, and I don't really want to judge people off how mean the deck is, unless that's egregious. Is this egregious? This kind of feels egregious. This kind of feels egregious. I'm gonna give you a C+ as well. This is kind of mean. Good build though. Solid. Looks very cool. My other name for the deck is Zinnia Sliver Broodmother. Alright. Cool deck. Cool deck. Cool deck. It's nice because you scare people. You scare me. Alright. Like I said, Mythical Meat, and I see you up next. I'm going to come back to you because we've done one of your decks already. We're going to do Kiz the Bear. This is another Architect list. Cool. Don't need to zoom out. I need to zoom out. This is way too big again. Alright, so we've got Orphan, Cocoon, Fa-Si. That's Muldrotha the Gatide. This is a 6/6 legendary creature, Elemental Avatar for 3, a black, a green, and a blue. For each of your turns, you may play a land and cast a permanent spell of each permanent type from your graveyard. So, graveyard is your secondary hand deck. Alright, so before we even look at your list, this is the Muldrotha deck centers around Mill and the Anvil. Anvil of Bogarden. Each player skips his or her discard phase. During each player's draw phase, that player draws an initial card and chooses and discards a card. Seems cool. I'm going to ask, do you have this list in paper? Because I see a Masterpiece Soul Ring, a Serialized Mesmeric Orb, Confetti Foil Arcane Signet Furby. Like, what else we got? What other like actually ridiculous stuff do we have in here? Let's see. Yeah, sure, you got dual lands. People have dual lands. Masterpiece, or Expedition Breeding Pool. Expedition Overgrown Tomb. You do not? Okay, good. You're good. I'm not really one to talk about like putting money on like ridiculous cards. I do it all the time, but like this is a bit egregious. Alright. Yeah, I was casually scanning your list just now. Looks like a very standard Muldrotha list. Not in a negative way, especially, oh my god, the Spore Frog loop. That's gross. Yeah, 6 in here. Ramunap, of course, you're gonna need a Ramunap. Showed you the Apocalypse. You saw the Whispering one earlier. Get Rog Monster makes a lot of sense. Lord of Extinction, gross. It's just set to be the most ridiculous stuff for the sake of looking cool, for sure. I'll do that. It's one I usually play with friends online. Tabletop Sim, dope. That's what I usually do too. Absolutely. I mean, I do that too. For the shorts I do for y'all, I usually either find the most interesting printing to put in the short, or I put the most expensive one. In this economy, owning those types of cards is a start of inheritance. No, for sure. God, don't look at the glass case behind me in my shorts. But yeah, we've got some cool stuff here. Let's look at your enchantments, exploration, for sure. Psychic Corrosion. I remember when this card was so cheap. How much is the regular printing of this actually? Yeah, the fact that this card is $6. God, how long has it been like this? I guess for a while. The fact this card, man. I guess it's M19. It's been a very long time. It's been 7 years since that since I was printed. Damn, though. I had like a million of them. I opened so much of M19. You sent the second deck for review, absolutely. Just so everyone knows, anyone who sent a deck already, I'm going to do up people who have not sent decks first, and then I will loop back around to y'all to make sure I get through as many people as possible. All right, we got a Fog. Absolutely, Fog is. Pro tip: if you want to impress me, you want to make me happy, no matter what your green deck is, run a Fog. It will impress me. If you run Fog, if you run a black deck or run Darkness, you'll be my best friend. These are my two favorite cards, or two of my favorite cards. I'll say two favorite ever. But people do not run Fog or respect Fogs as much as they should, and people for some reason never expect Darkness, even though they absolutely should. Those cards are fantastic. Please run them. Now we got Force of Will for sure. Yeah, okay. I mean, like, this list seems good. I mean, I don't have a lot to say on this. It seems like a very standard Muldrotha list, with some interesting choice picks. I mean, like, Envelope Garden seems cool. Kiru Goldkeeper is an interesting one, but like, it still makes sense entirely. I see it. T-Vol is a good new inclusion from newer sets. I like that. Seems like a solid list. The only ding I'm going to give you about this list is, well, it's not really a ding against you, it's just a ding against a society. Is that Muldrotha is a very, I want the fun not going over. Yeah, it seems like a good list. I'm not mad. It's just Muldrotha is now one of those decks that people do not run, or people don't like seeing run, because it's just ubiquitous. Everybody has Muldrotha. I've had Muldrotha. The other day I'm going to give you is 33 lands is crazy. Please, I don't even care if you're milling. I don't care if you're milling everything. You need to get that land count up. Like, you need to, you especially, because your commander's 6 mana. You can't rely just on your ramp everything. You need to hit your land drops consistently. You need to be at like 37 lands. You need to cut 4 cards. Also, one thing I don't know if I saw, I'm going to look real quick before I make this statement. Conduit of Worlds is good. Did I see? Yeah, you should add Icetill Explorer. IMO. I think Icetill Explorer would be really good in this deck. If you don't know what that is by chance, let me... Oh, spelled that wrong. There we go. Did I spell it wrong? It's this card. Dang, it's expensive. I'm sorry. Don't buy it if you don't want to. It's expensive. It's more expensive than I thought it was. But yeah, this is a, oh, there you go. This is a good list. Solid Muldrotha list. Get your land count up. MDFC lands are gold rule nowadays, in my opinion. I like running MDFC lands. You're still running tap lands. Like, I will run an MDFC land as my 37th and 38th land, but not as my 35th and 36th. Because they're still tap lands. Well, because some of them are bolt lands or whatever, but I don't find those to be super useful typically, so I don't run them. But, you know, different strategy for different people. Also, you are running all the surveil lands, so that's good. Good deck, solid deck. I think, I mean, you gotta get your lands up. You gotta get your lands up. I'm gonna give you a C until you get your lands up, then we can look at your list again. Get those lands up. All right, who else is next? Got Kiz the Bear, the Magic Breath. That was another person. Let me look. Stormvault. Okay. So it's Muldrotha the Graveside. All right, let's see if this Muldrotha list is any different from the Muldrotha list we just looked at. It was originally in the deck, but I cut it, not showing I cut it instead. I'll look back at your deck real quick because I should actually offer some cuts. You're right. Once I know what this one, remind me. I'm gonna look at your deck again so we can offer you some specific cuts because you do need to get your land count up. Yeah, this list is different. Let me sort. Let me go sort by mana value. Okay. Do you have a companion? What are we doing? Why did I not actually sort by mana value? That's weird. Did I not click that? Oh, I didn't click it. That's my bad. Alright, Phyrexian Invoker, Marilyn the Mornsong, Plaguecrafter, Rashmi, Sangromancer, Twilight. Okay. For sure, yeah. This feels like an old Muldrotha list. What did you say? This is an older version for... Okay, the first thing you said. Got it. Tracking. This is an older version before I upgraded it, so I got to work way better, and it's got it banned in my playgroup, but sadly I didn't update it. On the side, I had this paper. This deck is built around playing with everyone's hands, graveyards, and so on. Try to find a way to win with a whole pot in my hand. That sounds like a lot of fun. Yeah, just mill out everybody and do that. That sounds fun. Gross. Vorinclex. Staxy Vorinclex. Oh, that's that one. Yeah. Okay, cool. Yeah, this is an older list. I'm gonna keep looking at it. So my suggestion to you is, hey, when you get time, upgrade it. But I mean, this is like a blast from the past. This is the Muldrotha list I built like when Muldrotha came out. You know what I mean? This is the Muldrotha list I put together like, I don't know, like when I had like a lot of time to sit down with Muldrotha and figure out what I wanted to do with it. This is the list I put together. This is a lot of fun. I like this list. This is such a blast from the past. This is cool. Not gonna lie, this is very interesting. Yeah, oh wait, one more thing I want to check real quick. Yeah, we're running Commander Sphere. Of course we are. Of course we're running Commander Sphere. Mind Stone for sure. Hedron Archive. Nobody runs this anymore. Guess the Ugin 3 times in one game. I believe it. That's Muldrotha. This is gross. I love this. This is such a blast from the past. This is so gross. Like, not gross in a bad way. This is gross in like a, oh man. That's it's like sick. You know, it's like cracked. There we go. That's the term I'm looking for. Brownu Lich Lord. What is this? If damage will be dealt to Drowning Lich Lord, sacrifice many permanents instead. Target instant sorcery graveyard gains flashback on the turn. That's cool. I have not seen this card. What's up, Tinnitus? How you doing? I know you show up for me all the time, Tinnitus. Your list is cool. I'm not grading this one. I'm not grading you. Update your list if you want to, or keep it together, or keep it how it is. I like this. I like this list. I like this old time capsule of the Muldrotha list. It's very funny to me and very, very nostalgic. Don't upgrade it. This is an A+. First A+ I think I've given the entire series. It's a little bit of a memey A+, but it's the first one. Jeez, I love it. Anybody who's just joined, if you want your list looked at, go ahead and join the Discord. Check out the Deck Check channel, and there's a sub channel for stream deck reviews where I can check out your lists. You get to see cool stuff like very old Muldrotha, which makes me very happy. Alright, real quick, because I did say I was going to do this, we're going to go back and look at Kiz the Bear's list for just a second, because I did not offer cuts, and I want to offer cuts, because I think it's important. W list, absolutely W list. Please take me back, you know? Alright, what would I cut here? Your CMC is pretty high, that's one thing to note. What is this? Oh man, this card's sick. I sold most of the cards sadly because of financial decision. Hey, that's okay. It's okay. You can still play online, Moxfield, play digitally. Use a playtester and play through OBS. Super, you're fine. And you'll put it back together when you can. Don't feel away. Got to make the financial decision that needs to be made. You know. Okay. As far as cuts for this, Deadbridge Chant. Oh man, that card's cool too. But do we have too many fun payoffs and not enough fun ways to get to your payoffs is my question. Like Deadbridge Champ might have to be on chopping block, even though I do like it. Okay, you probably I'm not even saying cut cancel. I mean I am saying cut cancel, but I'm saying you could replace another counterspell with cancel, you probably do something else there. Even if you want to play not super powerful magic, you could still run something better than cancel. I think you can cut this. Vulturous Zombie. Seems like a cut to me. This one also seems like a cut. I'm thinking about cutting most, if not all, the counts because I run Leer. You can't rely on just Leer. Leer is good, but you need to be able to interact directly. It's not just for you. It's not just saving your stuff. It's interacting with your opponent's stuff. You should have some counter spells. Definitely cut cancel, but don't rely just on Leer. Yeah, Vulture Zombie, Denova Horror seem like cuttable cards to me, personally. Never cut some Consuming Aberration. Never cut this card. Card's top tier. Card is life. Keep Consuming Aberration forever. How many did we cut? We cut 3 just now, maybe. Cut 1 more. Don't want to cut. We don't want so many small things either, though. White of the Reliquary. I think I'd rather have a land than have White of the Reliquary in this particular case. No, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. Even late game, that's pretty good. Nah, hold on. Maybe Springbloom Druid. You have enough ramp. You should have enough ramp. You're in Sultai. You're not running a lot of ramp either, though. Shoot. Because you're relying on your graveyard to do it back. You should still probably run Arcane Signet too, to be honest with you. I didn't see that in there. Maybe I missed it. I did miss it. Okay, never mind. Scratch that. You need one more cut. Let's just, for sake of argument, we'll say Unwind. Unwind's not great either. We can cut Unwind. Yeah, okay. I've offered cuts. I think your list is still good, but you gotta get land. You gotta get your lands up. Still good though. Alright, we're going back to who was next? Cheese Wheel Enthusiast. Real Cranko shit. Alright. I like this already. I'm a bit of a goblin man myself. So we have Cranko Baba. Oh, let me read this before. This is your best deck. This is a lot of people's best deck. Did we talk about this on your short? I think we did, right? Yeah, because you're the Cranko guy. Yeah. Cranko Mob Boss is a legendary creature, Goblin Warrior 3/3 for 2 and 2 red. It has tap, create X 1/1 red goblin creature tokens where X is the number of goblins you control. So it doubles your goblins every turn. It's gross. It's one of the grossest decks you can build, especially as a new player, because it's a very simple deck to build, but it's still very, very powerful. It can beat very established players accidentally, which is, funny. They start off immediately with the most powerful and important card in your deck, that is Skull Clamp, drawing you all of the cards forever. I assume you're also running Urza Saga. If you're not, you should, because you want to double your chance of finding Skull Clamp, or at least turn it into a Soul Ring later. I love every new set that comes out. It makes me feel like a real mob boss. Evaluate each and every new dude to see if they fit in my game. Hell yeah. That's how I feel about my Muxus deck, to be honest. That's how I feel about Muxus. Every set comes out. Before I look for anything for any other deck or look at new commanders to build, I immediately see, is there a goblin? Is it good enough to go into my Muxus deck? And there was one in the last set, the Hexing Squelcher, whatever it is. Oh my god, that card's gross. You got Ruby Medallion, which is good. Swiftfoot Boots. What is this? Oh, from Final Fantasy. The Fire Crystal is loaded. Look like some bourbon or single malt. Yeah, it's a. Oh gosh. Put the top back on before I accidentally knock it over. It's Wild Turkey 101. Before you say anything, because I know you had Wild Turkey when you were in college, and you're like, Wild Turkey's garbage. Wild Turkey's for college kids. Wild Turkey's is shit. Have the Wild Turkey 101. Genuinely look at Wild Turkey. Genuinely try the Wild Turkey 101. It's absolutely delicious. We're looking at Cheese Wheel Enthusiast. 101 is amazing. I'm telling you. Yeah, this is a Krenko mob boss. It's so good. It's Wild Turkey stepped up their game a lot. Also, try their Long Branch. It's my favorite thing by Wild Turkey right now. Very, very good stuff. Anyway, the Fire Crystal, one of the best cards in your deck. Also, I already know. Do you run? Okay, I'm gonna skip ahead a little bit because I'm curious. You don't run Muxus. You should run Muxus. Still, I know it's like expensive, but you should run Muxus. I'm a degen. I'm a tequila man. I like tequila. Añejo. Don Julio, the Añejo. I think that's the one. The very brown bottle. I'm not super familiar with tequila. I'm a bourbon guy, but Don Julio is really, really good. The oldest one you can get. Run Muxus. Muxus is very good. No matter what, I think. Surge Prospector is also one of the best cards in your deck by a lot. This is just a solid. Yeah, I mean, I don't need to tell you anything. You already know. You put me onto a new game. You didn't even know Muxus existed? Oh no! You gotta see the boy. There's also a Wizard of Barge art. Oh, hold on. I'm gonna send you. Hold on. Let me go to YouTube real quick. I'm not going to. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? It's not that old. Ah, here it is. This is for you. You should watch this when you get a chance. That's the Muxus video. Don't watch it now though. Just open it on a tab and open it later. That's my Muxus deck. It's so good. I love it. But anyway, I'm very familiar with the goblins. I guess that's the point I'm trying to get across to everybody here. You can't out goblin me. You can out Krenko me because I don't play Krenko, but you can't out goblin me. Valakut the Molten Pinnacles. I mean, I guess it's free. 40 lands is a lot. Why are you running 40 lands? I'm usually the one to tell people to increase their land count, but 40 lands is a lot. You can probably get away with like 38. Yeah, cut 2 lands, make room for Krenko, and actually, did I see? Not Krenko. Make room for Muxus, and did I see? And run the other Krenko. There's a third Krenko. Krenko, what's his name? Let me see. Baron, yeah, this one. Second artifact. 'Cause you run quite a few artifacts, right? Scrap Trawler, I saw there. Where's your ramp? Actually. Yeah, there we go. Soul Ring, Arcane Signet, Medallion. You got the Glint. Nah, I guess you really don't want to sack too many artifacts. Maybe this isn't good. Stand by, actually. Everybody just hold on. Let me grab the thing. Goblins excite me in a way that they shouldn't. Make sure you're surrendering a small. Yeah. Where is it? Alright, real quick. Can we look at something real quick? I want to check something. Oh god, my deck is so boxed. Don't judge me. or judge me. It's fine. Oh yeah, there we go. You're running this. That's what I was thinking. This is the card I was thinking of. Ah, you are running it. Okay, good. Hell Squad Heavy. And then, are you running... Haha, I got you another one. There we go. Run Ardaz, Cobbler of War. This card is very good. That'll be great for your deck. So you got Hell Squad Heavy. Add Muxus, cut 2 mountains. That's my suggestion for your deck. I like it. With those could be cuts. Ardaz and Muxus. Very cool list otherwise. I mean, it's goblins. I like goblins. I'm just biased. Sorry. I'm gonna give this. I'm gonna factor in the fact that people are. Yeah, of course. I'm gonna factor in the fact people don't like Muxus. Or no, God, I see Muxus. People don't like Krenko. I'm gonna give you a B+ instead of the A- I want to give you, because I think people. I know people don't like Krenko. We've talked about this. We talked about it in your short. So, cool list though. Good list. I'm gonna stop going Fargushed any further. All right, who's next? Who's next? We've got we did the Cheese Wheel. We did Anvil. We did. It looks like the Magic Brewers up next. I think. Also, the Magic Brewer. What have you got for me? Also, what are these notifications? I don't use Moxfield. Who is this? Oh, people like Emedeck. Sorry, I was curious. You said there's a primer for this one? Okay. We'll take a look at that. How do you submit? If you join the Discord, there's a channel or like a tab that's like a Deck Tech tab. You can drop your list there. Hello, everybody who's just joined. Welcome to the gang. Welcome to the Tony Blake's Best Friends server. For as long as this exists, because who knows? Discord's doing some crazy crap right now. Hello, welcome to the server. Want to see my John Arenicus list? Yeah, drop it in there. I'm gonna keep doing this until 7:30. We're gonna keep looking at people's lists, and then we're gonna do the card competition as long as people have showed up. I'm actually gonna ping real quick. Let me ping the other people who are in this. So we can get everybody here who submitted. I just thought they'd be here. Alright, just pinged them. So yeah, hopefully everybody who's in the competition will be here. So we can judge their cards, give them some prizes. Sorry, I didn't mean to hold you up, the Magic Brewer. Let's look at your list. So, you said there's a primer. Let's find that primer, which I know how to find. Primer, there we go. What? Click. Oh god. What's happening? I thought it just popped up if I click that. It's Roxanne. Okay. Explore decks. How do I get to the... Alright, I'll be humble here. How do I get to the primer? Because I seem to have forgotten. I thought you just clicked on it. Top left of the deck. Oh, yeah. Okay, right. Oh my god. There's a lot of stuff going on here. All right, let me take a minute to read this quickly. As a matter of fact, Magic Brewer, are you available to just jump on voice chat? If you're available to jump on voice chat, let me know. Because I'm gonna look at your deck and then you can explain it, because I don't want to sit here silently reading this while people watch me. I just realized. Let's read this commander. Roxanne, Starfall Savant. This is a legendary creature, cat druid for 3 for 3, a red and a green. This has, when Roxanne, Starfall Savant enters the battlefield or attacks, create a tapped colorless artifact token named Meteorite with, when Meteorite enters the battlefield, deals 2 damage to any target and add 1 mana of any color. Oh, you're at work? Okay. Okay, I'm going to scan your primer. Your primer is long. I just don't want to sit here silently reading it while everybody waits on me. Don't feel offended. I'm sure it's really, really good. I'm only going to scan it though. Whenever you tap an artifact for mana, add 1 mana of any type that artifact token produced. Yeah, so mana doubling token deck seems fun. Got some planeswalkers in here. Don't see a lot of planeswalkers and commanders anymore. People learn their lesson. You shouldn't put planeswalkers and commanders unless they very, very, very much help your strategy. And Tezzeret and Karn do, so they make sense here. Let's go to a. Just want you to know something. Okay, I'll scan it real quick. We'll take a look. Dinosaurs act as value engines, not just attackers. Ripjaw Raptor damage. Cards ranging raptors damage. Depth Shaker Tyrant. Pressure and board control displace your dinosaurs. Charge artifacts through a combat threat. Damage based effects boards often favor you when dinosaurs are in play. True. Alright, I'm here for this. I'm excited. Visual spoiler real quick. Alright, quickly looking at this creatures. An Archomancer is very good. It's not a question where he grips it. It's a simple question of weight ratios. La Abuela Siempre Generosa. Cool. Zavala Ice Shaper. Such an underrated commander in and of itself. Discord, Gobbleglor. Discord's at the top. It's pinned at the top of chat. I don't have all the controls set up yet because I'm a hack fraud. But Discord should be pinned at the top of chat. Ortheon, Hero of Lava Brink, Ripjaw Raptor, Goldspan Dragon. Good choices. What is this? Chrysagoria, Forge Tyrant. Affinity for artifacts, flying haste. When Chrysagoria, Forge Tyrant attacks, exile the top 5 cards of your library. You may cast an artifact spell from among them this turn. If you do, it has affinity for artifacts. Cool. Very cool. Oh, hold on. Hey, real quick, let me check to make sure we're copacetic here in the Discord. See more people are joining, interacting. Awesomes, I see you there. Mango, as in the Smash player Mango? I don't think so. But if you are, hey Mango, 1v1 me. Want to see my deck? I want to see all of your decks. Drop your decks and join the Discord. Drop your decks in the deck tech section under the tab that's made for the stream. Sorry, I did not mean to get too distracted not looking at your deck. Magic Brewer. Stump. Target creature you control deals damage equal to its power. Target creature planeswalker you don't control. This is an MDFC that comes in tapped. Okay. Who wants Shrubbery? Haha. Harmonize. Cool. Demand answer. Second Heart. What is the second? Oh, Lord of the Ring. The first Jake. Major league YouTuber and honestly best guy on YouTube, the first Jake. How you doing? If you guys don't know the first Jake, go subscribe to the first Jake. Best content. Not even kidding. Idol of Oblivion, so cool. Foil Phyrexia makes a lot of sense. Firebender Ascension. Doubling season for sure. Lands. 29 including 34 MDFCs. Okay, yo. Oh my gosh. Alright, Magic Brewer, check me out. Listen. Stop. Get some help. I need to get that as like a clip that I can like pull up quickly. 29 lands including 34 MDFCs. Even if you want to count your MDFCs, you're still missing far too many lands. What are you doing? What are you thinking? And I know that these are tap lands, so even the lands you do have, a bunch of them are tap lands. You can't do this. 34 lands is my sweet. No, it's not. It's not anybody's sweet spot. You can't do that. It's not your sweet spot. 38 lands is the number that you should shoot for. 36 is the minimum. Oh my gosh. Ignoring that. The commander makes money. I understand. I get it. But like, check me out. You still gotta cast your commander. You know what I mean? But you got the Narcomancer, the Birds of Paradise, Jaheira for sure. Knuckles, I guess, will count as vamp, like Arcane Signet, Soul Ring, Ronos Monument, sure. Nah, man, you gotta run more. You gotta run more. Who runs Vandalblast nowadays? Vandalblast is still good. And you run Vandalblast, and you need to run more lands. That is you are getting a C until we get this land count up. Not even like great. Now the rest of your deck looks cool. I think you have cool strategies, but you need to run more lands. That's my genuine opinion. C+. I like you. All right. Who else we've got? Who else is here? All right, I think next up that has not been seen yet is Omsims. Let me make sure. We got Omsims. Then we're gonna have Mango and Trench or Treat. Omsims, Mango, Trench or Treat. 6% of the time, it works every time. Yeah, probably less. Probably less. And I'm only going hard on the Magic Brewer because I know the Magic Brewer, but like, come on, you know better than this. All right, Omsims. Sorry if I can get you loaded up. All right, we've got a Galadriel of Lothlorien. Lothlorien. We have a Galadriel of Lothlorien. All right, can someone tell me, am I saying that right? Nobody's ever told me for sure if I'm saying it right. Lothlorien. This deck in my pride and joy go easy. Okay, I promise. If I have negative things, if I have non-constructive things to say, I will DM them to you and not say them live. But I'm sure you're gonna be fine. All right, so Galadriel of Lothlorien, I'm saying it right, cool. Is a legendary creature, noble elf, 3/3 for 1, a green and a blue. Whenever the ring tempts you, if you choose a creature other than Galadriel as your ring bearer, scry 3. Whenever you scry, you may reveal the top card of your library. If it's land cards, reveal this way, put it onto battlefield tab. So it's that's right. Fight me, and you'll see how these land. I will fight. I'm gonna play you. Listen. The time and place. Just name it. So cool. We got the Animal Vigor. That was gonna be my first suggestion, honestly, for this deck. It's a good one. We've got Chocobo Racetrack. Rates birds. Okay, got it. Okay. Planetary 1/2 Tonic seems good. Tifa Lockhart. Everyone. Okay. I have a little bit of a gripe with everybody, including myself, who runs a landfall deck in green. Everybody throws Tifa Lockhart in, and it only sometimes seems to make sense. I think Tifa Lockhart is a fantastic commander. I think it is a very random value piece most of the time. It doesn't actually do anything. Genuine opinion. I've seen so many people run Tifa in their landfall deck, and it just, including myself, I want to be clear, I'm throwing myself in this category because I also do it. It just doesn't do anything. You should cut Tifa, I think. I think that is like the thing I'm learning. You should probably just cut Tifa. Alright, Twin, I gotta get some work in, but I'll be lurking while I work, and I'll be back. I'm sure. Hell yeah. My deck can use Tifa to one-shot turn 5. Okay, explain that one to me in the comments here. I'm curious. Zero order plays. Okay, just tell me how the combo works. Enjoy your time working, Magic Brewer. I'm glad you're gonna be lurking. I'm excited to have you around. and we'll talk soon about your land count. Okay, so we got Tatuva, Steward of Tides. This is the, okay, yeah, this is the one that makes the guys. My absolute first love, my only love, really, Tatuva Mythic Druid. Everybody else is an imposter besides you, baby. Unable to scream. Oh, what an interesting removal spell. I missed this one. That's really cool. I've seen Witness Protection before. Retreat to Warhelm. Got your Spelunking, good. So you can double up on the Amulet of Vigor stuff. Counter spell. What is the bracket? What is the bracket attempt here? Let me look at that real quick. Bracket 3 upgraded. Got it. Gonna continue to look at this list with that mindset. Breeding Pool. Field of the Dead. Is Field of the Dead a game changer? I'm curious. On the game changer list? Yeah, I thought so. Not gonna lie. Sorceries seem good, some solid. You're running the wrong Serum Visions. Just want you to know that's running the wrong art. I don't know if you know about this. I don't know how new or older a player you are, but back in the day, let me show you the other Serum Visions are. I want everyone to see this. You all deserve to see Serum Visions. We used to have this used to be the art for Serum Visions. Called it. I'm sorry for all the children in the audience, including my own. Hi, son. This is Semen Visions. I just think it's very funny. The art's really good. Dan Scott did a great job. It's just, come on, it knows what it looks like. Sorry to all the children in the audience once again. I'm sure there's so many. But yeah, your land count solid, 37, not too. Land count, hold on. Oh, this is a maybe board. Oh, where's your land count? Did I skip them? Hold on, I skipped your lands. Let me go back. There we go. Where are we looking? 43 lands. All right. Yeah, landfall deck. That makes sense. Actually, that's scans. Team of Visions. Yeah, that's what they call. That's what we called it back in the day. Gotta get a close look at that serum. That serum's getting a close look at something. I tell you what. Jay's Mirror Mage. What is this one? This one was the. Oh, cool. You get to scry more. Absolutely. This is a good list. This is a good list. This is all your maybe ward stuff, right? Yeah. Super sure. I think you should just cut the game changers and make this a bracket 2 deck. That's my actual thought. Because if you just cut, is Amulet of Vigor is not a game changer, right? I'm pretty sure. Shoot. Oh my god, $66 now. Jesus. Yeah, not on the game changer list. You should just cut the Field of the Dead and have a nice bracket 2 deck. Because this feels like very, very like specifically a bracket 2 deck. Got a lot of tap lands, which I'm not super a fan of unless we're playing a. Gotta get close. Because this deck's good. I want to. Okay, so you said my commander lets me get 4 lands scrying. So if I have 1, my scry piece still on board too. Christ. Yeah, I understand. I understand. It's not the worst card in the world. I think maybe it's better here than it is on average, but if you like it, like, I'm not telling you this is the first thing you need to cut at all. but it's something to consider at some point. Green sleeves is not. Yeah, this deck's fine. I think you had to get a good solid deck here. I'm gonna give you a B. You're sleeping on it. This deck hasn't lost in like 13 games. I'm okay. All right. All right. We gotta get to more people. So real quick, I'm gonna do this as quickly as possible. I don't want to sleep on you. I don't want to be missing it. Oof. Never didn't have it. All right. Only if you control an island. Shoot, you need an island. Nope. All right. Let's see. Keep this hand. What do we got? You know what? As a matter of fact, I was gonna sit here and play test this, but we are running out of time for people's play testing. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna get you on for a game. We'll just play. I'll find out how good this deck is. I feel like I'm sleeping on it. I think you should cut the one game changer I'm noticing. How many game changers do we have? Does it tell you? And one extra turn card, yeah. Field of Dead and Walk the Aeons. You should cut those, make it a bracket too, but man, I'm missing it. I'll get you for a game. We'll figure it out in real time. All right. I'm gonna give you a B- till we figure this out. Who else are we missing? We've got, I think it was Mango next. I think that was right. The Super Smash legend himself. Fair, okay. Just, yeah. The Super Smash legend himself, Mango, is here. Playing my boy, the man, the myth, legend, Joshua Graham, the Burn Man, my hero. This is Asian 2 Evances 1. This is a legendary creature, human samurai, 3/4 for a red, a white, and a black. If a creature attacking causes a triggered ability of a permanent you control to trigger, that ability triggers an additional time. This commander is super good, super powerful. I love it. I am thinking about retooling the entirety of my Caesar deck, just build it as Joshua Graham, but I might just throw Joshua Graham in the deck. I don't know. I haven't decided yet, but we'll see. Let's look at, oh my god, this feels more zoomed in than it needs to be. There we go. All right, we got some solid artifacts here. Skull Clamp, Dawn-Sire. Okay, we're memeing. We're memeing a little bit here. Dawn-Sire. I don't even have to look at the rest of the list. Unless you're running Stuffy Doll. What is this sword? Hold on. Yeah, you're not running Stuffy Doll. You should run Stuffy Doll if you're gonna do this. At least get the meme all the way in. You know what I mean? Brash Taunter. Am I missing? Yeah. Brash Taunter also does that. But isn't Stuffy Doll easier to cast? Oh, but it also fights. I guess that's also good. Hey, what's up? How you doing? Eudor's PvP. Welcome in. Check out the Discord if you want a deck list looked at, although we are running low on time there. In about 10 minutes, I'm going to take a short break. Put y'all on a little timer. We're going to come back and look at some custom cards. And don't worry, we're probably going to look at more decks after this, after the custom cards. We're going to talk about the news, the command news just a little bit, but we'll mostly focus on deck list. I know it's what the people want, and I'm here to do that. Curse of Opulence, dope. Oh, I love Boros Charm. Dark Writ Y. Yeah, your average CMC seems a little high. That's the thing I'm noticing now. Deflecting Palm is also one of my this is one of my pet cards. I don't know if you guys have ever noticed the art for Deflecting Palm, but let me ruin the rest of your sleep for the evening real quick. I don't know if you can see that, but the bones are coming out of the hand of Deflecting Palm. No blood, which I think is actually worse. I think if there was blood there, it would be less jarring to look at. But no blood, kind of gross. Your land count's 36. That's fine. You're maybe bored. Okay, sure. Yeah, your average let me go look at the graph. There we go. Average CMC of 4 is the no, your average CMC is they changed things recently. They changed the layout a little bit recently. But yeah, you're right here in the 3-4 range. 5 and 6 are kind of high. That's a painful image. Yeah, I know. I didn't know it either until someone pointed it out to me, and now the art makes me uncomfortable. I'm uncomfortable looking at the art. Oops. Your deck seems fine. Seems a little high in the CMC. That's like the big thing I'm noticing here. I'm trying to check one more thing. 1, 2, 3, 4. You could use a little more ramp. You could use more ramp. What bracket are we attempting? Bracket 4. Because you have 4 game changers to various protection balls, Citadel, Farewell, and some other. Farewell is a new game changer. You have 5 2-card infinite combos in your deck. Oh, okay, yeah. For sure. I think with the infinite combos, you could still argue that that's a bracket 3 because they're late game. Helm of the Host Aurelia is definitely a late game combo. I figure between the treasures and cheap commander. The commander's cheap. The commander is cheap. So that's real. But you still gotta cast the other things. I don't see a lot of ways to do that. Double attacker does go Tracy for sure. This is good. Like, yeah, you got Gold Spread Dragon, but that still costs 5 mana, you know what I mean? Yeah, you got Smothering Tithe in here, of course. I will say, the Game Knights put out a thing. They put out like a video a while ago that was like the average amount of every type of ramp and removal and whatever you need. I think that list is mostly correct, but explicitly the ramp and the lands I think are spot on. The rest of the list, I think, because they said they needed 4 board wipes, which is crazy. Or 4 mass interaction, which is like crazy, something like that, some crazy number. Like, nah, you don't need that many. Not for fun games anyway. Maybe for semi-competitive games. But the lands and ramp, you should have more ramp. You should have at least 36. I think 38 is the good high point for most decks, unless you're running a landfall deck or a deck that specifically relies on like land effects. So maybe run a couple more lands. That might be my suggestion. Otherwise, you got an interesting deck here. CMC seems a little high. Your lands themselves are fine. Gotta run Ruinous Ultimatum, absolutely. You should add Calamity the Galloping Fur. That also seems like a good one. And Delina. I mean, yeah, maybe cut one of your higher things and add Delina, and Delina's a really good card. I'm gonna give you. So I'll give you a C+. I think your deck is solid. It needs some tweaking. Needs some more ramp. Maybe one more land, but seems solid. Your CMC is a little high. Maybe try to bring that curve down a little bit because you would rather cast a bunch of things than cast one big thing a lot of the time to get removed. Just since you have to hard cast a lot of these things, you're not cheating them in. Food for thought. All right, let's quickly get to the next person because I don't want to leave anybody out. It's my boy, one of my longest subscribers ever. This is Trent or Treats deck list. This is Sorin of House Markov. Actually, I deck looked at in your short recently, that I finally got around to, and it's very cool. I don't know how to use Mana Box, so excuse me while I try to figure this out. Okay, so that's on the side. Got it. Let me zoom in slightly, maybe. I was playing Commander a couple days ago, and this guy cheated out Ystolda and a Force of Will. I think it was unfortunate I was trying Cyclonic Rift. Yeesh. Yeesh. That's my response to that one. Rough. Zuko meme. Let me zoom in a little bit. Make sure this is readable for you all. Alright, so we got Soren of House Markov. This is a legendary creature, human noble. 1/4 for 1 in the black. It is lifelink, extort. At the beginning of your post-combat main phase, if you gain 3 or more life this turn, exile Soren of House Markov, then returns to the battlefield transformed under his owner's control. Flip side is Soren, Ravenous Neonate. It's a legendary planeswalker Soren with 3 loyalty, an extort, +2 create a food token, -1 Soren Ravenous Neonate deals damage equal to its amount of life you gain this turn to any target, and then -6 gain control of target creature. It becomes a vampire to do its other types. Put a lifelink counter on it if you control a white permanent other than that creature or Soren. That's a lot of words. All right. Do you have a primer or any kind of list? What is the goal of this? You had something specific. We talked about it. What was it? This list does something specific. Sacrifice typo or sacrifice dot deck, I think is what your deck was. Let me look. It was something like that. It was something that I was like questionable. Dictate of Erebos, Sanguine Bond. So there were the Super Void, sacrifice a creature. Yeah, you said this. I think you said this was sacrifice dot deck, which is interesting because Soren doesn't. Is Mono Horizons 3 Soren for everyone? Yeah. Best boy Soren. The only Soren I think is redeemable. Soren in lore is such a bad person and bad at what he does. He's like the opposite of Wolverine. And I like this Soren. He's young and he has not made any terrible mistakes yet, I don't think. Actually, yeah, this is before he became a vampire, so he's probably fine. Raids versus Nightmares. Yeah, sacrifice typo. Why would you want to run that with Soren, though? That was my question I had for you earlier. Also, bring your land count up. Right, gaining life for sure. Gain control of, you have to work for that. I don't know, man. Like I said in your short, I don't necessarily understand how this one works. I'm gonna do a thing that I would not normally do, but I'm so curious. Oh god. I'm gonna do a thing I wouldn't normally do. Because I just need to know how this works. You had mentioned it. I want to see if I can figure this out. Shorts. Right. Also, by the way, if you don't know, okay. I thought I did Treasure Trade. Am I lying? Oh, hello. Hello and welcome back to Rate My Commanders Daily, where you ask for this literally. So I'll be looking at one of my subscribers' commanders. If you want your commanders looked at, go and drop your top 5. Oh god, I hate my own voice. I genuinely sometimes. I just want to see one thing real quick. Hello? Did I not say history? Okay. Hello and welcome. Hello and welcome. Hello and welcome. Ugh. Why do I ever speak? Hello and welcome back. All right, Trent. I don't know. I was trying to find your video, but I can't find the comment. It's really annoying. I don't know how your deck works. Again, tell me later. I guess again. I thought we talked about this in the comments of your short, but I guess not. C minus. I don't get it. I want to look at the list closer. Damn it. I'm sorry. We'll talk about it. We'll talk about it more. I can't. Hey, welcome everybody. I don't know how your deck works. We'll talk about it. Alright, final person before we go on a quick break. Oh, so we got the first Jake submitted as well. We got, oh, it's 7:30 now. Alright, real quick, so I can check on my child. When we go on a quick break, I'll come back and do, everybody, I won't forget anybody who's currently here. Don't forget, don't worry. Tinnitus and the first Jake will get dealt with. Let me take a quick, I don't know, like 5 minutes. I'm gonna make sure the baby's okay. Grab some water, that kind of thing. I love you. Give me like 2. Today, through this exclusive stream offer, you can get over 12 fascinating episodes of Legends Explained for the special price of subscribing and liking. And when you comment and share the stream, we'll include the Caesar episode as a gift. Plus, you'll get Discord access and the Tiger poster. So share Legends Explained today and send learning and fun to a planeswalker you love.
I admit it, raccoons are kinda delicious. Gave me a plate of raccoon, now it's finished. Coon dripping, cause the meat's so greasy. How do you cook a raccoon? It's so easy. First you gotta get it, no hair, gotta trim it, and take it back home while it's alive, don't kill it. Grab a skillet, high heat, gotta grill it, or throw it in an air fryer for 10 minutes. No, I'm not kidding, it's always been that easy. Raccoons are fair game.
I used Imperial Rome as the model for my legion precisely because it was so foreign, so alien. It dedicated its citizens to something higher than themselves, to the idea of Rome itself. If mankind's going to survive this moment in history, it needs warriors. In Rome, I found a template for a society equal to the challenges of the post-apocalyptic world, a society that could and would survive. I don't have to explain the reasoning behind my commands. I just give them, and you do them. I may tell you more at a later time, if it suits me. It's Hegelian dialectics, not personal animosity.
Where the big horners roam, where the mole rat and the fire gecko play.
So
Hey, what's up guys? Tony here and welcome to the channel. This video is for you out there in case you're wondering if you should invite me on. Hello. I'm back. Alright, so my baby's alive, so that's nice. Alright, looks like we have 3 people left, and I'm going to cut it there for now. We'll come back toward the end of the stream. I'll look at more people's stuff, but I want to get to this custom car competition, which some people are here for specifically. I've got Tinnitus, the First Jake, and Ad Maloria. And welcome Ad Maloria to the channel. Welcome everybody to Discord. Welcome everybody who's joined recently. Thanks so much. I appreciate you. Let's go ahead and get Tinnitus done. I'll never really be done with Tinnitus, will I? No. It'll be forever. Alright, we got Umbrous Fear Manifest. So, this is a legendary creature, Nightmare Horror, 1/1 for 3, a blue and a black. Umbrous Fear Manifest gets +1/+1 for each card your opponents own in exile. Whenever Umbrous or another Nightmare Horror enters the battlefield under your control, target opponent exiles cards from top of your library until they exile a land. So Umbrous is one of the commanders of all time. Umbrous is scary. It can get really big really quick. It can one-shot opponents really quick. Tormod's Crypt is a growth card, probably the best. It's crazy. The best card of the deck typically shows up right at the beginning. Tormod's Crypt is the best card in your deck, bar none. Nile Spellbomb, Relic of Progenitus, Soul Guide Lantern, absolute all-stars in deck, I'm sure. Dimir Keyrune is a choice. Oh, it's a horror, but it doesn't enter the battlefield, right? It enters as a horror, so that's not like as good as you think it is. I think because it doesn't enter, it becomes, so it'd already be on the battlefield, so that doesn't actually trigger Umbrous. But maybe you have other horror synergies in here. But yeah, you got a good amount of horrors, but it's for Spellscout. Oh, Spellscout's a horror, right? Interesting. So many Pauper staples, absolutely. Eldrazi. I mean, Eldrazi's are horrifying, but not necessarily horrors. What's your other goal with this deck? That's what I need to figure out. Is it reanimation? Are you reanimating? 39 lands, 41 with MDFC. Seems good with the curve you have, actually. Yep, you need that. Need Ghostly Flicker for sure. Reality Shift seems good. AO. Yep, Throne is a horror creature. Any consideration for new changelings here? I think you could, absolutely. I think it really depends on what you're trying to do here. Because if you're trying to turbo mill out your opponents, make Umbrous very scary, I think some of the newer, smaller changelings would do a lot of work here, or even some of the older changelings that I don't see listed here necessarily. But what is the bracket? What is the bracket attempt? 2? Yeah, okay. You know what? This is fine then. You know, I think you gotta change your tune a little bit once you know the bracket is 2, because you're not trying to, like, you know, you're not trying to do things too meanly. But you're still running like Dauthi Voidwalker, which is like not on the game changers list, but might should be. There's a blue-black flash changeling I was looking at from Lauren. Yeah, if you want to speed this up a little bit, get rid of some of your bigger things and the Eldrazi's, which I don't necessarily. I mean, yeah, they exile, which is relevant to you. Maybe some of them exile. I don't know, I think you could tighten up this list a little bit, get rid of some of the big things, get rid of some of the Eldrazi. Not this one though, not Ulamog Little Fire, you keep that one. Yeah, there's just too many big things here. I think you need to like bring your curve down a little bit. That's currently my suggestion. I feel like changelings are cop out for tribal decks. Not to offend, mind you, just a quick way to fill out the meat, even if it's missing the flavor. I think it can be. I think it can be, but if you're running something like horrors with most of your options are very, very big, I think running a few of them to help smooth out the experience can be pretty okay. Furdish Core is both ramp and horror, which is nice. I don't know that card. Let me look. Oh, yeah, this is a new one. Oh yeah, this is. You should run this. I do remember this now that I'm looking at it. You should run this. The 3-mana rock that can like trigger your commander. Very good. Yeah, definitely. The key rune's bad here. I know what you're doing. The key rune's just not good. So maybe switch that out for that new Furdish Core. Bring your curve down. You could drop maybe like 2. You could drop like a land. You could drop a land or 2. How many tap lands are we running? I mean, even in bracket 2, you still want to like be able to do your thing. I think I spoke to earlier. Your lands are fine. Oh, we're running 4 planeswalkers. Oh, this is very flavorful. Cool. I like that. Oh, fun fact. This is one of the first mythics I pulled when I got back into the game. And I thought it was going to be worth so much. Because I took a very long gap at one point. I mean, like every other player, I've come and left the game many times. But this is one of the first mythics I pulled. When I came back one of the times, I thought it was worth a lot. And it was worth nothing. And I was so bummed. Yeah, I mean, oh god, Singularity Rupture in this deck's actually disgusting. Yeah, bring your curve down. That's my big suggestion here. You can run a couple changelings to smooth that out if you want to, but if you don't feel like Overcooked said, if you feel like it just takes away from the flavor too much, don't, but I think that's valid. Good deck. I'm still going to give you a B-. I like it, personally. All right, the first Jake. Let's get you up here. Few options. There we go. Visual spoiler. Save. All right, this is the first Jake, the best YouTuber on the platform, and their commander Brutaclad Tech Lord here. Thanks for your input. No problem tonight. I just want to see all of my family and best friends. You know, Tony Blake's best friends. I want you all to succeed. So I do what I can. This is Brutaclad, Tech Lore Engineer. This is a legendary artifact creature for X and Artificer 4/4 for 4, a blue and a red. Creature tokens you control have haste. At the beginning of combat on your turn, create a 2/1 blue for X mirror artifact creature token. Then you may choose a token you control. If you do, each other token you control becomes a copy of that token. Very cool. Very classic commander. We used to see this one a lot more. It has fallen out of favor quite a bit. What would you call this one? Dragon Hamsters. Interesting. Jake, why do you call this Dragon Hamsters? That's not how you spell hamsters, is it? I don't know. I'm not like, I don't speak English. Yeah, it's not how you spell hamsters. You tricked me. Oh. Sorry, baby's crying. I want to make sure it wasn't one of I want to make sure it's the whining cry and not like the hurt cry. So Invasion of Kaladesh. You can't say Kaladesh anymore, Jake. Cancelled. When Invasion of Kaladesh enters the battlefield, create a 1/1 Opter effect with flying. Cool. And then the backside is Aetherwing and Gold Scale Flagship. There's exactly 1 dragon and 1 hamster. Alright. Alright. Cool. Vibes. Okay. What bracket are we looking at? Hold on. Wait, bracket 2. Cool. I like that everybody is... I like that there's a lot of bracket 2s being suggested tonight. I think bracket 2, a lot of the time, unfortunately, is where the interesting stuff gets left in Commander. Like, it's where you find all the interesting bits. A lot of the time. But they win. Yeah, like, you get some good stuff. You get some good stuff in bracket 2. You get some interesting, cool battle cruiser games. And I feel like people who are trying to build bracket 2 and, you know, not try to build it to min-maxing it, but just build cool stuff, end up making some of the most interesting games you can play. IMO. Bracket 3's like, bracket 3's not always slurry, but that's where the slurry of Commander lives. That's where everyone's like, oh, I'm just gonna build the deck. I can't afford all the pieces, so I'm just gonna put together what I have, and it's mostly the deck. It's like, that's fine. Bracket 2, people playing weird cards like all the Saheelis. But yeah, you also got Luca, Ral. It's a lot of Planeswalkers. I know some of these make copies. That's probably why you're running them. Tibalt, interesting. What the hell is this? Astral Dragon. Into the battlefield, create 2 copies of target non-creature permanent except for 3/3 dragon creatures. Okay. Interesting. Gain control of target creature on turn, tap it. Gains haste on turn, create a blood token. Devastating summons. This deck does a good job of capitalizing on cards your opponent's plays, so it does a good job of playing up. If you want a hint, find the dragons first. Okay, I will do that. Well, I found one. Yeah, so we got Astral Dragon. Okay, where's the hamster? Where's the hamster? Is it Is it the rolling hamsphere? Is that what it is? Okay. For sure. So you. I'm sorry. I just scrolled this deck and I'm kind of stunned a little bit. There's a lot of token creation in this deck, isn't it? But it's not. Is it Spellslinger? That makes tokens. It's tokens. Astartes, yeah. The Necrons, Clown Car. What is this? Your dragon tokens become Hamspheres, and then Brutaclan makes all your tokens dragon Hamspheres. Wait. This is cute. All right, Jake. All right, Jake. You're a real character here. All right. I like your deck. It's a bracket too. It seems like a very fun bracket. You can polymorph into the dragon pretty consistently with your granted gives haste. Okay, yeah, dog. I like this deck. Okay. This is a lot of fun. I'm actually very for this. Build a bunch of dude, this is actually sick. Damn it, Jake. This is why you're the fucking best YouTuber. Build good decks. Oh man, this is too good. You were good. You built a good Jake, you gotta submit bad decks. I can't. People are gonna think I'm lazy because you're like my friend or a YouTuber. I don't want that to be the case. I actually like your decks. You gotta submit a bad deck next time. This is actually sick. Damn it. I like this a lot. Alright, Jake, you get a fucking A. Get out of here. You get an A. It's a really good deck, actually. That's very cool. This is very cool. Damn it, you get an A. Alright, get out of here. I have no suggestions. Wait, hold on. Let me look at your lands. You're not getting out of here without a land check. You got 40 lands. All right, you got it. Get out of here. All right, we got one more, and then we're gonna get to the card competition, and then we're going to, we can come back and look at some more lists. We can talk about some commander. We can bring some people onto the call. Whatever. We'll see where we go from here. But I believe the last person before we get into the card competition is Admiral Loria. Hello, would you mind taking a look at my budget-ish Naya Jurid Myriad nonsense? Thank you, bracket 2-ish, I think. Okay. Yeah. This was not specified. Bracket 2 core, got it. 40 lands is by far better than having 32. That is correct. More is better than less. No, more is always better than less. I think I'd rather be land flooded than mana screwed. View options. All right. So we've got Jurid, Mirror of the Wilds. This is a legendary creature, human shaman, 3/3 for a red, a green, and a white with haste. Non-token creatures you control have tap. Create a token that's a copy of target token you control that enter the battlefield this turn. All right. Very cool. And you said you were... What is Niger? Okay, so Myriad. Myriad. So what are your Myriad enablers? 1, 2... Okay. Oh, cool. Very cool. Very cool Chittering Displacer. Kona, sure. Let me sort this real quick. What is this? Eartha Joe. Frontier Mentor. Eartha Joe, Frontier Mentor to battlefield. Create a 1/1 mercenary token. Activate ability target creature play a copy ability change target copy. That card's cool. I kind of want to build this as a commander now. What the hell? Hello, paint cans. How you doing? Hope you're doing well this evening. Eartha Joe's cool. I've not seen this commander. I'm totally skipped this from Outlaws. That's cool. I like it. Yep. Alright, so let's take a look at your ramp. See Farseek, Harvest Season. Populate, right, that's why it's there. Second Harvest, Soul-Ring, Arcane Signet, Curse Mirror. I don't want to be boring. Paint cans, after this deck, we're gonna go to another part of the stream. At the end, after we're done with the next part, we'll come back and be looking at people's decks again if we have some more time. But I gotta get to this thing that I've been promising that I want to keep my word on, and we're gonna look at the custom cards people submitted. But I will look at your deck if we have time. Definitely still drop it into the Discord. All right, lands 37. You got a good amount of lands. You could use more ramp. That's like that's one of the initial things I can say right this moment. Idle Oblivion's dope. Good choice. Vitalize, Trash the Town. Ramp and dorks generally. Okay, let me see how many I missed. I missed a bunch. Llanowar Elves, a Narcomancer for sure. So 1, 2, 3. I guess Galagaritas is technically 4. We can count that. I don't want to just be a ramp counting douchebag, but 5, 6, 7, 8. I feel like I'm missing something. Which channel? The Deck Tech channel. 8 pieces of ramp, and they're not all like straight direct ramp. Seems well, like I was talking about earlier with the game nights thing they recommended. And the occasional treasures. Yeah, I saw you have occasional treasures. You still probably want like 10 dedicated pieces of ramp. Like Galaritas is good. And you do run a lot of low cost things, so I guess that would trigger a lot. But like you're counting on getting Gallagher's turn 2 and having anything else to play turn 3 to get your ramp instead of just playing another ramp piece. I guess that wouldn't matter too much if you had the Gallagher's, but this, if you didn't have the Gallagher's, then you would need something else for ramp. I don't know. It seems like a little low because your curve seems a little high is my concern. But your bracket 2, so which your curve can be a little higher because you're not that worried about consistency here. Tap midnight guard. A sideboard. Okay, yeah. I was like, what am I doing here? It seems interesting. The Myriad, we didn't talk about it a lot. Actually, let's talk about that real quick. The idea is really cool. I think Jirod's actually, that's perfect for them. You got some really cool Myriad targets here. You're running the sword, right? As well. No, you should run the sword. The Myriad sword. Seems like one thing to add. Maybe bring your curve down just a little bit, even though I know you still want to do big things. Your ramp seems a little low. You should raise your ramp just a little bit more. But all in all, you seem like you have a really solid core of what you want to be doing here. I have not a lot of suggestions here. It seems good. For bracket 2, especially, I'm just going to give you a solid B. Just B. Seems good. Ramp. Add the sword. What is the sword called? Blade of Selves? Is that right? Yeah, equips the Q-Tries Myriad. Yeah, add Blade of Selves. But good. Whoop. Good list. It seems like it seems like you really have something going here. All right, everybody. I think we've done everybody I said I was going to do for now. Anybody else who wants their decks looked at, just know I'm going to come back to you after we've done the next cells. Yeah, it's Blade of Self. Sideboards, Evil Infinite combos. Yeah, fair. I will check you out if we have some time afterwards, but I want to get to this other thing that we have to do. So we can put that down for now. And custom card competition time. Let me set this up real quick. Custom card comp. Cool. So here we are. Oh, custom card competition. Get out of here. Yeah, your title. All right, so let's talk about this custom card competition real quick. We've got some categories here. We've got the lower tier. Oh, let me explain what we're doing. So for people who aren't in the know, we had. Oh God, what's happening with this? Layers. I'm on the wrong layer. We had a custom card competition where I gave the prompt to pick a DC hero or DC character and make a card based on them. And then I would, pick my favorites and then give away some prizes. For people who just joined in or joined in after I explained it, we have some prizes that I'll be giving away. Let me pull this up real quick. We have some prizes that I'll be giving away. We have the signed cards. This page of signed cards here. You have my codes, Revel Riches, Worry Beads, Sword, Island, Quicksilver Amulet, Rafine's Informant, Lawyer Revealed, Narcy, Fable Singer, Soul Ring, Fever Convulsions, Counter Flux, Temple Garden, Reverse Polarity, Hackball, the Surging Soul, the Mimeoplasm, these Vessels of Nascencies, these Young Pyromancers, not these thought. You know what? I keep showing this. Is like the third time I've done this. Give me a second. Done this like 3 times. I keep saying I should just take them out. Not these Thoughtseize. These are for my competitive deck. I meant to take those out earlier. But these Mardu's Monster Swift Spears. And then these 3 cards by artists who are basically out of the game because of one reason or another. If you get one of these, take them all. I don't want them. Those will be your prizes. The winners can pick. We'll go from first to third who pick the ones they want. Next thing, so got that set up. We've got this card competition thing here. Everyone submitted their cards. They'll be dropped into these categories, and the people who are in this top category are in contention to win a prize. Well, let me explain the categories, because I don't want anyone to feel bad about being in the lower or the mid category. It's not necessarily lower. This is Zack Snyder. This is just the boy. This is the Man of Steel, Batman v Superman, the Justice League of directors here. This is the guy who did the DC movies that were okay at best most of the time. He made some good stuff. The Snyder Cut was cool, and that's that category. It's stuff that's like maybe bad, maybe it's just like it's not its time. Maybe it's not found the audience. Maybe I'm not the audience for it. It's not bad stuff, right? Then we've got the mid-tier category, the James Gunn. James Gunn here is one of my favorite directors right now. He's really cool. He's made some really good stuff. He made the Superman TV show, or Superman movie that came out that I cried at, that I have. If you've seen on my shelf behind me, got the popcorn bucket from, because I needed it, because I needed something to remember that experience with. He made Peacemaker, which I love. The Creature Commandos, made a bunch of good stuff for DC. Not flawless stuff, not stuff that is good for everybody, and not stuff that can even be argued is universally perfect, but like really good stuff, right? And that's what that category is for. Middle category, not mid like the Gen Z says, middle, you know? And then we got the top category. That's Bruce Timm. That's Batman the Animated Series. That's Justice League Unlimited. That's the true cream of the crop there. It's just the cards that I enjoyed the most. So now with the categories explained, let's pull up some of these cards. We'll start with, and I'm not looking at the names here. I'm looking at the card. I'm only looking at the card name, so I don't know who submitted what until afterwards, and I can pop up and look at it. Starting with this, oh god, scroll please. Think. This one, we've got Jamar Game Designs, Lex Luthor. Dang it, I opened the wrong thing. I wasn't supposed to look at that yet. Don't tell him. All right, we got this Lex Luthor by somebody I don't know who is. So this is Lex Luthor, 13th level intellect. This is a legendary creature, human scientist villain, 3/3 for 1, a blue and a red. Sacrifice non-creature artifact, draw X cards, where X is the mana value of the sacrificed artifact. Then put 2 cards from your hand top of your library. Mill 3 cards, return target non-artifact card from your graveyard to your hand. Alright, so Lex Luthor, I mean, first of all, let's talk about the colors of the character. I think Lex Luthor could be seen as Izzet. I personally would put Lex Luthor in either Simic, Sultai, or Dimir, I think. But Izzet, I think that is the scientist color, I understand. He is, and he's crazy. Izzet does work there. But I think in most iterations of Lex Luthor, removing the green from him, or that's not removing the green, moving the black from him is like really difficult. Unless you're talking of the universe where there was the swap where Lex Luthor is the good guy. Injustice. Maybe that works there. I don't know. I don't hate this. Alright, as far as effects go, you get this sacrifice non-creature artifact, draw X cards with mana value, then put 2 cards to your hand, top your library, mill. It feels like it's a little bit. It feels like a little bit of playing in circles, not really doing what I want here. I'm going to put this. Listen, Jamar, who I'm only now seeing, of course. I think this is a good. I think you did some stuff here. I think you did a thing. I don't love it. I'm gonna keep a stack with you. I think it's cool. I think it's cool. All right, who's next? We have Flash. Okay, this time I don't know who this is. Good. So we've got the Flash here. Avatar of Speed. This is a legendary creature, human avatar, 3/5 for 3 and 2 red. With haste, this creature cannot be blocked except by creature with haste. First of all, flavor win right there. Then we have Lightning Toss. When a creature you control deals damage to a player, you may deal 3 damage to a creature. Yeah, no, this one is like, it's simple. Making him a human avatar is great because of the Flash Mantle being passed down and all that. Very cool. The explanation with the Speed Force, only blocking creatures haste seems like makes a lot of sense. I like that. The casting cost this one seems correct. Like 5 mana feels really good here. And just being removal on a creature feels like this feels really good, right? This feels like Flash to me. All right. For now, I'm going to stick this in top tier. I really like this Flash, actually. I think this is cool. I think this is like very... I think give him first strike just to add more speed. I think that's fair. I did think about that too, actually, just now, but I was like, that might be really strong, right? That might be too strong. I don't know. It's 5 mana. Dang. The comments overcooked you, because I'm actually whoever this one is. Who is this one? Winter. Dang. The comments overcooked you. I'm gonna put you here. I'm gonna be indecisive. There's only so many cards here. I'm gonna be a little indecisive for now, okay? We can be more decisive later. I'm gonna put you here, right in the middle. I'm not sure yet. Because that's actually a good point. First strike would actually make a lot of sense here. Alright, who's next? Let's do this one. This is... Oh god, what is this? There we go. This is The Question, Faceless Detective. This is a legendary creature detective, 2/5 for 4, Demir. When the Question, Faceless Detective enters, draw 2 cards, then discard 2 cards. When you discard one or more cards, create a clue token. I like the Flash. I agree with Overcooked about the first strike. Yeah, I'm starting to like. Unfortunately, Winter, I'm starting to drop. I'm starting to feel like I want to drop the Flash down a little bit. Like the chat's cooking you a little bit, but it's ruthless out here. But he wants the prizes. The Question, though, I like the flavor. Him like just rummaging through the evidence, and discarding. So when he enters, he's immediately start looking for evidence and like rummage through, find it. Seems really good. Whenever you discard one more cards, create a clue token. I think that's really strong. Is it strong enough that 6 mana is still overcosted? Because my initial gut reaction is that 6 mana is overcosted, and I think that's still the case. I think 5 mana feels more correct. Also, detective is the Question not still like a person? Because I think you should have a race, not just a job. Unless I could be wrong about that. The Question's a little bit of a blind spot in my DC knowledge hole, but dang, I gotta look that up. Hold on, stand by. Is the Question human? Yeah. I think that's missing. I think it's missing it's missing a race here. Has a job, needs a race. That's what's big here. I like the flavor. I like the discarding cards, creating clues. I think that makes a lot of sense. I really like this. I'm gonna put this. This is my first true mid. I think this is where this belongs currently. Actually, dang, they kind of messed you up. We can look at these again later, but I'm actually gonna put the Flash down a little bit too. Unfortunately. 6 is definitely too much for effect. Yeah, he's a human still. That's what I thought. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. All right. Let's see who's next. Let's pick you. Who are you? Oh god. Please. There we go. John Stewart, Willful Tactician. This is a legendary creature, human hero, 4/4 for 2, a green and a white. During your turn, green permanent control of hexproof. At the beginning of your upkeep, you may behold a equipment or vehicle. If you do, create a token as a copy of that permanent, except it's green. And has, when this artifact becomes target of spell ability, sacrifice. That is, shoot, that's really good though. I don't even like Green Lantern, but that's like perfect. Damn, that's really good. Damn, that's really good. Damn, that's I like this one a lot. green white feels perfect. Casting cost feels perfect. The power toughness feels really good. He's still a human. 3-4 might have been a little better here, but like 4-4's fine. He's a really strong human, and he's a hero. You know, he's a Green Lantern, so I guess that's fine too. Giving your tournaments hexproof only on your turn is great. I love that, since the Green Lantern's constructs will always just seem to like break almost randomly. So giving it so that there's actually an opening for things to get hit is really cool. Creating copies of stuff. This is really good. And I don't even like John Stewart much. I'm more of a Hal Jordan guy, but that's really good. All right. Who is this one? Who is this? The Magic Brewer. Yeah. You make some good cards. You make some good cards. All right, Mr. Magic Brewer person. Go to card. That's what I'm saying. This one's really good. Dang. All right, who's next? Let's you. All right, this is. Oh, let me that up a little bit. This is Bane, Breaker of Bats, with a Venom token. Bane Breaker of Bats is a legendary creature, human, with star, and then 1+ star. So Tarmogoyf power toughness. Is that normally how that looks? Hold on, wait. I'm not gonna get you on formatting. I don't care. It doesn't seem right to me. The formatting is not what's gonna do it, I promise. That is correct. Wow, that Tarmogoyf formatting feels weird. I mean, I know that's correct. It just feels weird. Anyway, cool, whatever. This is a creature for 1, a black, a red, and a green. When Bane attacks, you may sacrifice a creature. If you do, create tapped Venom tokens equal to its power. Bane's power is equal to the number of Venom tokens you control. Its toughness is equal to that number plus 1. Cool. I think there is a way to format that better. You just create X Venom tokens, and Bane's power toughness is no, I guess that makes sense. That's fine. Whatever. This seems cool. I like it a lot. That feels like Bane. Jund feels correct for Bane. I think you could also argue that just Gruul would be good enough for Bane, to be honest. I guess it really depends on which iteration of Bane we're looking at. But yeah, Jund feels good. And then the Venom tokens. At the beginning of your upkeep, you lose 1 life. Then 1 tap, discard a card, sacrifice artifact, draw a card. Cool. Oh, cool. And it's slowly killing you. Okay. All right. No, this is good. I like this one too. Yeah, I think it could have used a job is one thing. I think it could have been a human soldier or human mercenary. Human mercenary probably would have been what I would have put. Yeah, he should have a base power toughness. That's actually a good point too. He should have a base power toughness because even without the Venom, he's still a beast. Absolutely. I think. Yeah. No, it's still really good. I still like it. I do definitely agree with that though, because he'd be coming out attacking, and then sacrificing like a 4/4 whatever, and then getting strong. But like, he should already be a little strong. True. All right, Bane. Let's. Oh god. I'm just gonna squish that down real quick so I can put it there. Bane, you're going right there into mid. Again, this is not bad. Mid's not bad. I don't think you're a bad person for mid. It's just there's something missing. That's how I'm gonna describe that. Something's missing. All right, who's next? This person. So Kent Nelson, archaeologist, Dr. Fate. So this is a flip card. You have a legendary creature, human hero. When Kent Nelson enters, return a card from your graveyard to your hand, then exile all graveyards. At the beginning of your end step, mill a card. Then if there are 3 or more instant sorcery cards in your graveyard, transform Kent Nelson. So he enters. You return a card from your graveyard to your hand, then exile the graveyards. And then you'll mill cards. So he's already okay, interesting. You don't have a graveyard when he enters because he's gonna set you up, and then you have to then build your graveyard back up in Boros. Interesting. I think the Boros feels correct. But okay. Interesting. Let's look at the other side. Dr. Fate, legendary creature, avatar hero, flying indestructible shroud. At the beginning of each other player's upkeep, if you have 3 or more instant sorcery cards in your graveyard, exile one of them at random. Copy the exile card and cast the copy without paying its mana cost, if able. Very cool. Very powerful. Very Dr. Fate. Very Dr. Fate. Wow. Setting up and then the big payoff. That's very cool. Boros feels correct to me thematically, but like functionally, I don't know if this card works, right? Because you can't, there's like not good mill in Boros, I think. Or am I forgetting something? I feel like I'm missing something here. Also, again, I'm not getting anybody on the formatting of cards. We're here to have fun. But I do want to know if there was another intended color for Dr. Fate, as you don't have the color indicator there. But either way, this is cool. It seems good. Seems like a fun card. I don't think it's top, and I don't think it's lower. I think the colors. I think you needed blue. Oh, right, looting. Am I stupid? I'm bad at Magic, dude. Like, why y'all watch? You should unsubscribe. I'm bad at Magic. Yeah, looting. Duh. It naturally will get a little bit of mill because of its own effect, but really you want to use looting. Looting also has the caveat of putting more instant sorcerers in your graveyard. This is good. Yeah, no, I'm bad at Magic, dude. Fateless looting is right there. Yeah, this card's good. No, actually, duh. This is actually perfect. I know this does exactly what it needs to be doing. This is good. No, this is actually good. Damn. All right, who was this one? Who was this? Let's see. Jake Rowley. Get out of here. Jake. All right, I need someone else to win. Jake can't have the best grade today and also have the winning card of the competition. Need some more winners in here. Let's see what we got. Random. You. Okay, who are we doing? Ooh, okay. Kyle Rayner, Green Lantern. Okay, this is a Green Lantern. The first Green Lantern we looked at was Selesnya. This one is Teamer. So Kyle Rayner, Green Lantern is a legendary creature, human hero, 3/4 for 3 and a green. Has Flying, Ward 2, and then Power Ring. 1 blue or red. Tap. Search your library for a vehicle card, mana value less than or equal to the number of cards in your hand. Put that card into the battlefield. It gains haste and becomes a creature on their turn, except it becomes green. Then shuffle. That's an interesting way to build up this. That's interesting. Late on because I have fun making. Is this yours? Oh, okay. Damn, I wish you hadn't told me. Now I think this goes into the lower. No, I'm just kidding. I really actually also like this. This is interesting. Don't tell me who's made this. I'm gonna look it up. I don't want anyone to think I'm feeling swayed because of who you are. I'm very unbiased. But this is cool. I like that you do it with vehicles specifically. So is this Teamer vehicles? Vehicles aren't creatures, which is another like way of constructing the construct that the Green Lanterns do, which is fun. They become creatures to of turn. No, this seems cool. I like this. I would build this vehicle commander. As a matter of fact, I was gonna say I'd build this over Greasefang, but no, because this is exactly the colors Greasefang is missing. I could build this along with my Greasefang deck. This is cool. I like this one a lot. Flying, Ward 2, flying. That's the thing the first Green Lantern is missing, actually. John Stewart can fly. That's one thing. Would that have been too strong, though? Is this a balancing thing? Hold on, I'm going to look at the first Green Lantern real quick. Give me a second. I'm going to put them next to each other. Because John Stewart... I wonder if that would have been too strong. This Green Lantern's easier to cast, has Ward 2. Interesting. No, I think these are both good. I like them both. I gotta be honest with myself, and I think these are both top. And it's crazy because I don't like Green Lantern. I like the way that both of you, the Magic Brewer and Overcooked, apparently put this together. I think both your Green Lantern interpretations are really good. Honestly, I hate it because they're just so good, and I don't like Green Lantern like that. But this is they're kind of solid. They're different colors. They feel like those different colors help differentiate the different Green Lanterns that we have, so that's nice. No, dope. Good stuff. All right, who we got next? Let's go. You. Who we got? The Dark Knight. Okay, unfortunately, I do actually know who this one is already too because I happened to see this one get dropped into the thing. I was trying not to look, so I know this is Jake. All right. Oh wait, shoot. Why did I make that small? Yeah, I don't need to make it small. The Dark Knight. This is a reskin of Inquisitor Greyfax, which is great. I think this is the only. I'm pretty sure this is the only reskin of the competition, but I think this one's actually like absolutely perfect. Except that Inquisitor Greyfax is an Inquisitor, not a detective. You know, world's greatest detective, all that. But like an Inquisitor is basically a detective, so semantics. Like, this is great. This is perfect colors for Batman. The standard Batman is absolutely Esper. Yeah, great. You reskin the or you rename the abilities, which is cool. Bat Family, Interrogate. Seems good. I guess I'll read this one. I'll explain this. I'll read this one too, just to be consistent. This is the Dark Knight, a legendary creature, human Inquisitor, 3/3 for 1, a white, a blue, and a black. With vigilance and the ability Bat Family, other creatures you control get +1/+7, have vigilance, and interrogate. 1, tap target creature your opponent controls, investigate. Literally Batman. This is really, really good. I think as far as a reskin goes, this is top tier. I don't think what do you think, chat? Like, I think this is a top tier reskin. This feels like Batman. It's always felt like Batman to me. I've reskinned this as Batman before too, so maybe that's where my bias comes from. I like it. But what do y'all think? You think you gotta say Bat's interrogation technique is more violent, but it absolutely works here. He is more violent, but he doesn't kill, and that's why I like the tap. I think that represents him not killing very well. That's why I like it, personally. Yeah, I don't know. I hate to do it. It's a reskin. It's the only one, and it's like the perfect one. All right, Jake. All right, who we next? Who we got next? This is. There we go. Pull this up to the top real quick. We've got Vixen, Heir of Tantu. This is a legendary creature, human hero, 4/4 for 1 and 3 Gruul hybrid. At the beginning of each combat, Vixen gains the activated and triggered abilities of target non-human creature you control till end of turn. Alright, this is another blind spot for me. The Vixen, Heir of Tantu. Normally I would look all this up beforehand, but I really don't remember this character. I'm not about to sit here and read a whole Wikipedia page or anything, but like, yeah, they're wrestling for the personality section. Personality: a strong, independent, strong woman. Mary McCabe's is the heir to the millennial tradition of legendary warriors, a position that she's not always likes to hold. But she finds herself forced to. An extremely powerful yet reluctant, insecure heroine, Vixen fights injustice wherever it manifests itself, faithful to a family legacy that her destiny has decided before she was even born. And then quickly abilities, Tantum Totem. Wears an object called Tantum Totem, a fox-shaped talisman. Neighbors to tap into her orphanagetic field of earth. Notice the red. Mimic the ability of any animal she can think of. Okay, got it. Cool. I know this character. I've read all the comics. I know everything about Vixen all of a sudden. At the beginning of combat turn, Vixen gains all activated trigger abilities of target non-human creature you control at a turn. Perfect. Actually, I mean, I know nothing about this character. I just read the Wikipedia in front of you. I'm not gonna front. This seems really good though. Haste, Gruel. This seems good. But one thing that's putting it in mid that it is on the same level as the Dark Knight to me, but what's putting it as mid is I don't know Vixen, and that's not fair, but like I can't tell if this is perfectly accurate. Functionally it's good, but a lot of these up here are just also feel thematically accurate for the character, and I think that's important here. I feel you're getting whoever this is getting like, who is this? The Magic Brewer. You're gonna be alright. You're gonna be alright. You already got Jon Stewart, right? That was you? Yeah, you already got Jon Stewart up there. You're gonna be alright. I don't know this character. I'm sorry. This is my blind spot, and the Wikipedia scan doesn't feel fair. I'm going to put that in mid. It's good though. You made a really good card. I like it. I think. All right, who we got left? We got how many? This person. Booster Gold. Future Hero of Today. I thought this was two-parted. Stand by. I had someone else help put this together so I didn't see anything, but I feel like things are missing. Stand by. I promise. Nope. Okay, that was that. Got it. All right, Booster Gold, Future Hero for Today. Haste, when Booster Gold enters, search your deck for an artifact card, put it into your hand, then discard a card at random. I'm not the Green Lantern. LOL, yes, this is Booster Gold. This feels correct for him. Not getting you for format. I think it's library always now. You don't search your deck, right? You just draw or search library. I don't know. For an artifact card, put it in your hand, and then discard a card at random. Yeah, I don't have a lot to say. I think this is just really good, personally. I like it. All right, that's where it's going. I like Booster Gold. Who is this one? Trent or Treat? Well, that's good. That's a new person up top. It's a new person. New hand touches the beacon type thing. Oops. All right, who we got? Let's go. One more. It looks like we have one more card left. Oh, yeah, I glanced this one. I don't know who this one is, but I did see when this got dropped. I purposely did not look at your name as to not spoil. You can always count on Booster Excellence. Absolutely. I really like Booster Gold. I'm not going to lie. That one's really good. All right. Oh, the Absolute. I don't know if you guys know anything about the Absolute comics. They're relatively new. If you have not, I'm not going to spoil anything. They're really good. You should just go read them. But I will judge this accordingly. Bruce Wayne, Absolute Batman. It's a legendary creature, human warrior, hero, 6/6 for 4, a red, a white. And a Orzhov hybrid. Jesus. Intimidate. Vigilance. Intimidate's crazy. When this creature enters, you may have it fight a creature you don't control. When this creature fights, you may sacrifice an artifact. When you do, put a +1/+1 counter on on the creature this creature fought. Jesus. Yeah, this is really good. Though this is really good. I think I'm a little biased as well because it is Absolute Batman, which is some of the best DC that has produced in years. Not that DC's been bad, but this is like top tier shit. I love it. I think this is Absolute Batman. If Absolute Batman was a card, this would be it. Damn, this is really good. You guys killed it. You guys actually killed it. Not gonna lie. All right, yeah, no, I mean, there's no question where this one's going. Nope. No question where this one's going. Right here. All right, quickly looking at the categories again. We got the Zack Snyder tier. I've got one card here. Now I feel bad. Only one person got there. This was J. Mar Game Design's Lex Luthor. I think it's just missing colors. I know that you do. I know you make custom cards all the time. I feel like you're missing something here. I think you know you're missing something in your heart, J. Mar. But I like it. I think it's cool. You just it needs to be tweaked more. Then we have Flash, Question, Banebreaker of Bats with the Venom token, and Vixen. I feel bad putting Vane down here, but yeah, that power toughness thing does matter, I think. The Flash is also really close. The first strike, I think, matters. Vixen, I just don't know, and that's not fair, but I don't. And that's in my James Gunn tier. The good stuff. This is good. This is good. You clearly put thought into it. You know your character, I hope, and made a character that seems valid. And finally, we got the Bruce Timm tier. We've got John Stewart, Dr. Strange. Let's see. Let me stretch this one back out real quick. You got Dr. Fate here. Green Lantern, Kyle Rayner. So we got both Green Lanterns. Inquisitor Greyfax, Booster Gold, and Bruce Wayne. All right. Now I gotta make the tough choices. Let me quickly stand by while I set up the last part of this competition. It will take just a second. I'm going to take our Bruce Timm category and make it something. It's a little cleaner. 2 seconds. Whoops. All right, so these are our finalists: Bruce Wayne, John Stewart, Kyle Rayner, Booster Gold, Kent Nelson, Dr. Fate, and the Dark Knight. I've got to decide who the top 3 are. God, what did I just say? Yeah, and then also which what order of the top 3. So I got to eliminate 3 right now, which is a little hard. I actually had someone else who was supposed to come on and help me eliminate them because I knew this last bit was going to be hard, but they pulled out last minute. So unfortunately, you just got me and my biases. So immediately, I'm pretty sure I want Absolute Batman on top. Yeah, it's because I like the comic and less because, like, I mean, the card's really good, but I am biased. I'm admitting my bias immediately. And to counteract that, I think I also want this one in the top 3 as well. I think that's correct. I think those 2 for sure. Because I think everyone in the chat will agree that Jon Stewart, Willful Tactician, is like probably one of the best cards here. Like one of the most flavorful and accurate. I think everyone would agree with that. Kyle Rayner is also really good. Booster Gold is absolutely good. I'm having a hard time. Like, I think Inquisitor Greyfax reskin it's just perfect. And a card that could actually theoretically happen. Because it's a reskin, so we know this has happened. It just fits Batman really, really well. Also, Dr. Fate, Booster Gold. These are all really good choices here. I'm not gonna lie. I like all of them. You know what, chat? Oh, man. Okay, it's between. I'm gonna leave it up to y'all because I can't make a choice. I can't make a choice right now. It's Absolute Batman. I'm sorry, not Absolute Batman. It's The Dark Knight. And oh, man, they're so good. They're all so good. They're all so good. It's Dark Knight, the Booster Gold. It's Dark Knight, Booster Gold. I'm sorry, Kyle Rayner. I'm sorry, Dr. Fate. They're really good. The Dark Knight, Booster Gold. What do you guys think? What do you think? Give it a second and think about it. I'm pretty sure I want the Absolute Batman. It's not just because I like the comic. I think it's also really, really well done. IMO, Jon Stewart, Willful Tactician, I think it might be end up being the number 1. It's just really, really well done. It feels perfect. It feels like a very. You'd vote for Booster Gold. Personally, that's very fun. I like Booster Gold a lot too. That's why I'm stuck. I got 1 for Booster Gold. Jon Stewart, I think is perfect. I think that's probably going to be number 1. Absolute Batman seems like a lot of fun. I would actually play that Commander. It's Mardu. And I guess the other bias I have that I haven't talked about is that I am very much a Mardu player. Every deck that I have that is a constructed deck and not just a pre-con is a Mardu deck right now, unfortunately. Except my Toph deck. But yeah, I've got every color combination of Mardu built. Not intentionally, just happened to be that way. You can ask the Discord too if it's like lacking extras. Yeah, let's see what Discord says. If anyone's vibing on the Discord, I want to make sure. Let's put these last 2. All right. But shit. Yeah. Absolute Batman I think is correct. You're abstaining. Booster Gold, it's a hard decision. I'm also thinking Booster Gold. All right. So it's 2 for Booster Gold. It is a lot of fun. And the thing about the Dark Knight's also a reskin, and that's not bad. I think it's a perfect reskin, but everyone else did make a card. You know what? I'm gonna make the command decision here. I like the Dark Knight, but I think it's gonna be Booster Gold because it's a card that was made for the competition. And if I really, really like Dark Knight, and I would actually play that. Like, to be clear, I think I would actually play the Dark Knight personally more than the other ones. Like, I would build that commander. But I think I think Booster Gold is more. I think it's more in line with the other ones. So yeah, that's gonna be our winners for the first card competition here at 20 Blake's Best Friends Discord. I want everyone to know I did not. There was no bias in these choices. I have forgotten everybody. Even after I just said your name, I forgot exactly who was who. So I'm back. Vitals took a bit longer than expected. Save lives. It's important. These are the winners. Let me see who's who. So Absolute Batman was Redfish. Congratulations, Redfish. We got John Stewart, Willful Tactician, by the Magic Brewer. Hey, you just got back. Welcome back. And Trencher Tree got Booster Gold. And it's going to be in the order of John Stewart's number 1. Because I think we all agree that's probably the best one. Absolute Batman number 2 and Booster Gold number 3 with runner-up Jake Rowley with Inquisitor Greyfax. That's what we're going to have it at. And yeah, I appreciate everyone who submitted. That was a lot of fun. And I really like a lot of the commanders here. I'd build them all. If everyone is here who won, let's see, who was it? It was Redfish. The Magic Brewer, I know you just got back. And Trencher Tree, I think you're here. If not, we'll talk. Let's go through. Since you're here, Magic Brewer, this is actually perfect. What do you? All right, Magic Brewer, I've got some prizes for you. This is my book of signed cards. We've been over this like 4 times in the stream. I don't know if you happen to be here, but I know you're working. So quickly, all these cards are signed. I got these signed myself at different cons, with the exception of like one. We'll get to it. But I can verify all these signatures for sure because I got all them done. We have Yavimaya Coast signed by Mark Poole, Revelant Riches signed by Eric Deschamps, Worry Bead signed by OK Post, Absorb signed by Riley Galagos. Yeah, everyone did a really good job. Mark Poole signed Island, a Quicksilver Amulet signed by Ben Hill, Rafine's Informant signed by John Stanko, one of my favorite pieces of art in the game. Also, not super valuable, but very good looking. Lauren Revealed signed by Randy Galagos. Narcy Fablesinger signed by Miranda Meeks. Soul Ring signed by Mike Byrick, the popular Soul Ring art. Fevered Convulsions signed by Jeff Mercola. Counterflux signed by Scott M. Fisher. This is the only one I can't verify because I did not get this signed. I got it from a person I trust very much, but they said they got it signed, but I did not happen to do that, so I cannot verify it. Temple Garden signed by Volton Vaga. Reverse to Polarity signed by Randy Galagos. Tyler Walpole signed Hackball, the Surging Soul. Wizard of Bards signed Mimeoplasm. And then I have play sets of Vessel of Nascency signed by Kieran Yanner. Young Pyromancer signed Cynthia Shepard. I only got 3. I don't know what the 4th one is. I gotta find it. If I find it, I'll send that one too. Monastery Swiftfear set signed by Steve Argyle. Very cool looking. And then finally, in the back, we've got a Rest in Peace signed by Therese Nielsen, a Boros Guildgate signed by Noah Bradley, and an Angry signed by Noah Bradley. If you want one of these, I'll send you all 3. I don't want these in my collection anymore. So, is there anything that you saw just now that you would be interested in? Let me know. You have the first pick of anything in this that I just showed you. Let me see. See if I can pull out the glare. I'll keep flipping through it. But yeah, thank you everyone so much for submitting. It was a lot of fun. I loved looking at all your commanders. I cannot wait to do this again. I had a really, really good time. I think I might build one of these for the channel. It might be Absolute Batman, unfortunately. Not unfortunately, like I appreciate your work, but like I have another I have so many Mardu decks right now. I have so many Mardu decks. I probably don't need another Mardu deck. Again, if you want the Ewing Pyromancers, I will find the 4th one. It's somewhere. Placed at a Monastery Sphere. This is pretty cool, especially if you play Pauper. If it's legal. Temple Garden, Reverse to Polarity. Alright. Temple Garden by Volkan Baga. It's a good one. You don't see Volkan Baga at many conventions, so that's probably a really good one. Reverse the Polarity, which was yes. Yeah, I got this one signed at SCG Con. Very cool picks. This one's also foil, if that matters to you. This one is not foil. This is just a regular RTR Temple Garden. Either one of those is your choice. If not, if no one picks either of these, then I won't make you pick between them. But since you got first, all right. But if someone does, you gotta pick between them. Who was next? It was Absolute Batman, Redfish. Ironically, reverse. I don't actually own my Sliver deck. Oh, nice. All right, Redfish. Would you like to pick a thing? Also, I'm not sure if you're this, if your name is Redfish on Discord and also in chat. If you're here, I would love to. I would love to give you some cards. You're welcome. I thank you actually. Thank me. No, thank you. That was a lot of fun. I like your commanders a lot. Very good builds. Oh, Overcooked, you're the fish. Well, shoot. All right. Well, what do you want? Are you still gonna view my commander decks? Yeah. Yeah. As soon as we're done with this, I will. Definitely hyping this up once I get it. Hell yeah. Yeah, I'm looking at some decks as soon as we're done with this. Overcooked or Redfish. Is there anything in particular you would like here that we've looked at already? We have this page still. This page still. All that. Got the Soul Ring. That one's really nice. Nice signed Soul Ring by the artist. Pretty cool. Frieza Formant. Gorgeous art. I know it's not super useful, but like, it's awesome looking. Thanks, Magic Pro. I appreciate it. I love my fans. I love my friends. Fans, you guys are. I love my family. Golden Mimeoplasm with the signed Mimeoplasm. That's pretty cool. Or Hackball. Hackball is absolutely super popular. Super dope thing to have. Tyler Walpole. Anything you want, you let me know. And while you do. You want the Temple Garden and Magic Brewer's not arguing? Alright. So I've got Reversal Polarity and Temple Garden picked. That's too easy. And then we have Booster Gold. Trent or Treat. Trent, are you still around? If so, it's your time to shine. But if not, I know how to contact you, so that's actually convenient. And this got really lucky. And they've already picked, so yeah, it's actually perfect. I think Trent might be gone already for the day, which is totally chill, which is totally fine. Yeah, Trent, if you happen to see the stream later, or you happen to hit me up, I'm gonna hit you up so you can get your pick, and I'll send it out to you. Thank you everybody who submitted. As a matter of fact, Jake, if you're still here, you can pick two. Pick, what do you want? Which one, buddy? It was very hard to pick between those two cards. So Jake, if you want something, please. I'd love to send you something. Yeah. No, you guys made such good picks here. Like, man, I really like these commanders. I would build all of these in real life. Hopefully Wizards one day does do a DC crossover, then we can finally have some like really cool superheroes in Magic the Gathering. And my favorite 2011 commander. Do you mean the Mimeoplasm? Because that's the only I don't know what year that came out. It wasn't this one? This one wasn't 2011. This was 2020. If you mean the Mimeoplasm, I'm gonna pull that one out for you, Blivy. But I'm not sure. I know it wasn't Hackball. That's new. Won't lie, that last step. Yeah, Mimeoplasm. Okay, cool, easy. Yeah, this is super fun. I build all these commanders for real. Absolutely. That's a good choice. Yeah, no. Huh. Wait 1 second. Let me see something. Just having a connection issue on my end. There we go. Yeah. I will get these sent out to you guys. I'll DM all of you, or you can DM me right now so we can start a chat, and I will get these things sent out to you. I really appreciate you guys submitting. It was so much fun. And I will, get more cards signed at different conventions, pull more cards, signed cards on my decks that I'm not using anymore, and add to the pool. So if we ever do competitions like this again, I can get you guys stuff. And I really appreciate you. I'm gonna get Trent the card too whenever he. Thanks, man. What did you think of Vixen? I don't know Vixen. That's the problem. I don't know Vixen as a character. I feel like Vixen wasn't bad. I just don't have enough knowledge of it. So I couldn't fairly judge it. That's a honest opinion. Card sign on me too. You don't want card sign on me. I devalue all your cards. Also, real quick, since we're here already in the overhead cam, I mean, just because, I just happen to be here. I know, Vixen seems really good. Oh god. She's a JBA girl. Oh man, I feel bad. Just real quick, since we're here, just because. Just real quick, just since we happen to be sitting here. Oh yeah. Sometimes you just gotta take a hit, just gotta take a hit to open a pack real quick. Just gotta open that pack real quick. Eclipse Flamekin. Oh, Celestial Rune, it's a mythic. Chomping Challenge, that's cool. And a foil land, that's really pretty. Alright, cool. That's it. That satiated that desire. Alright, cool. Well, that was a lot of fun. That was fun. I enjoyed doing that. Is that card worth anything also? Celestial Reunion? I don't know. Let's move this out of the way. I don't need these cards. Also, my thigh showed up on camera there real quick. Don't look at those. Alright. Let's see if I can get it opened up. Sorry. Finding it. Alright, so I owe Stormvault, I think, and Paint Cans list looked at. Let's do that. Not bad pulls. Thanks. I don't know what the value is. I haven't looked at this set whatsoever. Except for the cards that you guys submit for your Rate My Commanders. I have not looked at the set. Alright, Stormvault, let's look at your deck. Oh, that's my live stream window. I need to put that back where it goes. Cool. Let's pull this over. Yeah, right about there. Alright, Electro Copy Fund by Stormvault. So let's change that viewing to visual spoiler. And let's sort by mana cost. Alright, cool. So we've got Electro Assaulting Battery. This is a legendary creature, human villain 2/3 for 1 and 2 red, and it's flying. You don't lose unspent red mana as steps and phases end. Whenever you cast an instant sorcery, add red. When Electro leaves the battlefield, you may pay X. When you do, he deals X damage to target player. Seems good. I think you're just trying to do the if I understanding, I have not built this commander. Crazy enough, I did pull it and did think about building it, but I never built it. You're just spell slingering, Kaikaring, right? You just want to like refund your spells or dramatically reduce the cost of them. Seems good. Seems like a good commander. Mine's Electro Firebender Master. Hell yeah. Gotta call it for right now. I have to do something. So farewell. Congrats on the amazing stream. Thanks, Overcooked. I appreciate you coming out, man. Definitely be in the Discord. We'll talk and chat. Super fun having you here. Super fun. Everybody, you know, hanging out tonight's been great. You have a great night and be safe with whatever you're doing. Electro seems good. I like it a lot. So I assume this is Spellslinger, mono red Spellslinger, which is cool. A commander archetype we see a lot of. There's Urbras that does this. Burgi does the same thing. Leaves the battlefield. You can pay X, deal X damage to target player. I guess you could build up a bunch of mana and just one-shot a player, which is pretty funny. Alright, cool. Let's look at the list. Got Chandra, Torch Defiance, best Chandra. Go take care of the family. Tell Ashley I said hi. And be safe if you don't come back. If you do come back, still be safe. Continue to just be safe. Everyone should be safe. Magus of the Wheel, Twin Fate Tyrant. Alright, this is not like a rule or anything, but if you guys ever decide, if you guys want to help me out, I guess this is what I'm trying to say. When you submit your deck list, could you submit the non-foil versions? They'd be hard to look at sometimes. Just a little bit. Not super hard to look at, but like there's that slight haze on everything, you know, with the foily effect. Yeah, that's the only card that worked with Devil. Avatar Roku Firebender, when a player attacks at 6 mana, it's only card you lose. When a player attacks at 6 mana, you don't lose this. That's interesting. Gotcha, fam. Thanks. Yeah, it's not a rule. It's not a big deal. If you're dropping your list and you forgot, I don't really care. Nice. They are foils we can. Yeah, again, even if you know, don't make big changes on account of me. I'm just, you know, if you happen to be uploading a new deck and you're like, oh yeah, I'm gonna drop this up to Tony later, you know. Blaze. Okay, so this is Fireball, that deck. Cool. Cool. I like this. This is fun. Wheel. Yeah, this is high power jank stuff, like real high power. Wheel of Fortune's crazy. Man, the guy's just good. Blast Act. Insurrection. Real quick. Insurrection's an interesting choice. Burberry, Chaos Warp. This seems fun. Yeah. No, this seems like a lot of fun. Twinning Staff. Right. Yep, this is hype. I mean, it's not even that janky. That's the thing. It's pretty. Twinning Staff, bonus round, the same turn. That's, yeah, I imagine. Gross. No, this deck seems absolutely degenerate in a fun way. I don't even think it's that janky. Like, let me look at one thing. I saw your lands were kind of low, but you could use a couple more. Even though this is mono red and you got a decent amount of ramp, you could use a couple more lands. Just a bit. Dang it! I keep doing the thing that Windows does. There we go. That's what I was looking for. Yeah, no, you're probably fine. You're got 4 permanents, the PMC 6 and everything else is less. Seems fine. Let's do a little play test. Let's do a little goofy play test here. Can't keep his hand, so let's restart. Okay. Mull into 6. Yeah, see, this is why you gotta run more lands. I gotta mull to 6 to just start, you know? Instant or sorcery spell. So right now, Hammer and Azan might be a choice. Hammer and Azan might be a choice. Do you want third deck for your time? Yeah, I mean, drop your deck. I'm here. I'm chilling. If you guys got decks and you want them looked at, go ahead. We're gonna have to bottom. We're gonna have to bottom this. And then we'll go to turn. Cool. So land, go, land, go. I don't think we want to cast that yet. Go. Okay. Bit goofy here. Go. Sure. You got the 1 ring. Tap the 1 ring. Get a card. Go. Take damage. I'm gonna start one more time. Okay, we got a lot of lands this time in Soul Ring. Restart. First mulligan. Okay. Second mulligan. We're down to 6. Yeah, you got Desperate Ritual. You could theoretically keep. You would have to keep his hand, I think. You got the 1 ring. Megatron. It's casual high power. It's, yeah. Alright. That's fine. Alright, we'll draw a card. Sure, this hand works out probably. Draw a card. Turn. Drop. Desperate Ritual. Electro. Next turn. Land. Turn. Land. 1 ring. Maybe the 1 ring saving you. I don't know. I think the deck's fine. You need more lands. That's like bottom line. You need more lands. I'd add a couple ramp sources. Maybe. But it's high powered. It's janky. It's fun. It's cool. I think janky, you still want consistency though. That's like a thing. Like, you don't need perfect consistency. You don't need your strategy to always be perfect, but you definitely want to be able to play the spells on curve. So 2 more lands. That's my diagnosis. And I'll give you like a B-. Alright, paint cans. Paint cans. We got Blightsteel Atali. What? Oh wow, it was taking so long to load. What's happening? Oh right, you know I am at. Listen, you guys got to remember, I'm actually pretty fucking stupid. That's true. You can just build up your mana continuously. Huh? No, I like that. I still think you need your lands, but yeah, no, that's better than I thought. B+. Sorry, I was totally spacing that you could actually do that. That's crazy. Yeah. Damn. B+. Good. Still need lands though. Still want to hit your land drops. Okay. Visual spoilers, sort by mana value. There we go. Oh god. My internet's chugging. Alright, so for this one we have Blightsteel Atali. This is Atali, Primal Conqueror. This is a legendary creature, Elder Dinosaur 7/7 for 5 and 2 red with trample. When Atali enters the battlefield, each player exiles cards from the top of your library till they exile a non-land card. You may cast any number of spells from among these non-land cards exited this way without playing their mana cost. Then 9 in a Phyrexian green, transform Atali, activate only as a sorcery, which then gets you Atali Primal Sickness. This is a legendary creature, Phyrexian Elder Dinosaur with trample and indestructible. When Atali Primal Sickness deals combat damage to a player, they get that many poison counters. Yeah, the mana doesn't go away for each turn. I'm tracking. Itali is good. Itali is really good. It's like really strong. It's like it's Blight Steel plus Old Itali in one card. Except this is better than Old Itali because you could like flicker this or dupe it with like the Firestone from Final Fantasy and just get its effect over and over again. Very, very strong. Very, very good. So, okay, we got a battle. Oh my god, I kind of forgot this card type exists. It's a battle. When Invasion of Cinder card is battlefield, search the library for up to 2 basic land cards, put them on battlefield tapped, then shuffle, so it's a ramp spell, and then it becomes a Awakened Skyclave. It's a land just to other types. Yeah, that's fine. Honestly, it's fine. Chandra Flamespeaker. Which planeswalkers from Foundations? Add 3 mana. Oh my god, it costs 7 mana. Okay. What bracket is this attempting to be? Bracket 4 because you're running Game Changers, Ancient Tomb, Gaia's Cradle, Worldly Tutor, Jessica's Will, the One Ring. You have any amount of mass land denial, any amount of extra turn cards, any amount of 2-card combos. So you have mass land denial, extra turn cards? What? Is this, is it that one spell? The one where you lose if it doesn't work? Is that right? Is? Where's that? Where's that spell? Oh. It's Emrakul. Interesting. This deck is that's okay, imagine. Don't stress. This deck is gross. Very powerful. Lots of ramp. Burrs, Delighted Halfling, Ragavan, Tinderwall. Annihilator counts as mass land destruction. Fair. That does feel like mass land destruction. Hexing Squelcher, Tinderwall. Selvala. Nature's Lure, sure. Kadama's Reach. Absolutely. Jessica's Will. Seething Song. Soaring Arcane Signet, Talisman. Fire. Yeah, gotta run the Fire Crystal. That card is broken. Conjurer's Closet. Absolutely. Cursed Mirror. Wild Growth. Sure. Yeah, this deck is tough. This deck is tough. Really strong. Bracket 4 is an understatement. This one is, I mean, it's not CEDH at all. I think we all know that. But like, this would be hell to play against most of the time, I think. What's Squeedy Immortal for? Yeah, Trumpeting Carnosaur. Molten Duplication. God. Alright. Breed Food Chain. Yeah, I mean, yeah, Food Chain for sure. Alright. Food Chain. Squee. It's infinite mana, right? Yeah, because you can just keep casting it. You get do +1 mana, 1 red mana specifically. Cool. Gross deck. You're gross. I love you. This is absolutely horrendously mean. Infinite Italies. Yeah. No. For sure. Alright. So ridiculous. Yeah, you just win. So yeah, you built a bracket 4 deck. You built a strong bracket 4 deck with the intent of building a strong bracket 4 deck. I think you did a good job. I have no complaints. You run a good amount of mana. You run you run all the cards that I would probably suggest. I'm trying to think if there's anything I would add here, but I don't think there is. Like, you can add your Gruul Signet if you want, but I'm just like splitting hairs here. This isn't an A. You got an A. It's a good deck based on what you're trying to do. Would I want to play against this? I ain't gonna front with you. I don't want to play against Atali Primal Conqueror, Blightsteel plus Old Atali in one card, plus like an extra color. I don't want to do that. But I see what you're trying to do, so Want to try a test hand? Sure, I'll try a test hand. Let's see how it goes. I'm pretty sure it's gonna be fine. The first hand it gave me Panharmonicon, 4 lands, Archdruid's Charm, which I can't cast yet, and then Jessica's. Want to see an old commander deck in? Yeah, I do. Let's see. Yeah, sure. We'll start with this. Go to turn. So your Rockvale Cave is free here because I'm not doing anything. Arid Mesa, I can go fetch a thing, but I'm not pressed right now. I mean, it doesn't matter. I might as well get it out the way. But I don't need to. We want to say I fetch for the Taiga. Commercial addiction interest tap. We don't care about that, right? Yes, we do, because we want to cast. We want to cast Panharmonicon before we do that. Yeah, we want to cast Panharmonicon before Atali, so. Yeah, we're going to chill for a turn. We'll surveil one. Deflecting Swat. I think we keep that on top. Go to turn 4. Panharmonicon after we play a land. Next turn. Do we just go for it here? Because we can Jessica's Will. Somebody has cards in hand. Somebody has the cards in hand. We Atali, Panharmonicon, protect Atali with the deflect SWAT. As long as it doesn't get countered, I mean, that's just the game, right? Probably even right there. Yeah, okay, this is gross. Cool. You get an A. Good job. You won. You won the day. That's a good one. All right. Okay. You win. You got the A. Good job. Who was next? Stormvault, I think you were next. Or was it Magic Brewer next? I think Magic Brewer was right before you. We're gonna look at the Magic Brewers, and then we're gonna go to Stormvaults. I'm excited to see your old deck, though. To be clear, I really like old decks. I like decks that remind me of my youth. Alright, this is Tanuk Steadfast Second. Bracket attempt is 3, okay. Because you have 1 game changer, the 1 ring. Got it. Other creatures you control have haste, artifact cards, and red creatures you have 4/3. Do we have time to see my packet 3 deck? Yeah, I'll see one more deck. Let's see. I got Stormvault to get. I'm doing Magic Brewer now, Stormvault, and then yeah, we'll look at one more deck. We'll do one more after that, and then we'll call it for tonight. So, Paint Cans, you'll be the last one. Alright, so sorry, I was reading Tezzeret. Seems gross. So the Magic Brewer, if you got a moment, go ahead and just explain this deck to me. I'm pretty sure I get the gist of it. But just to make sure. Very high CMCs, but you can cheat it all out with your commander. So let's look at your lands to make sure you can execute your commander out in time. Good. 35 include MDFC. Listen, I know that MDFCs are good. I know that your commander's reducing costs, but you gotta find the lands to get your commander out. So land count 36 men. All right, let's look at your creatures. Party Thresher, cool. That's a little bit of ramp there. Good. Solemn Action's a little bit of ramp. Ancient Copper Dragon's a lot of ramp. That's a crazy curve. From 2 to 3, immediately hitting 4s, and then we're all like 5, 6 plus, and that's most of your deck. That's cool. It's all warp speed, maybe. Boy, yeah, I guess so. Sundering Eruption, that's a land, and then you got your board wipe here. Delay Blast Fireball, cool. Hazard Monument's good. Root Medallion's good. Because if you have to end up casting, Affinity helps a lot for sure. If you have to end up actually casting your commander, you want to do that. The Fire Crystal, Night Paladins. Awesome. Cost reduction for 4 minutes. That's true. I forgot the cost reduction does actually apply to warp because it's an alternate casting cost, which is really cool. Thunderhawk Gunship, the Reaver Titan. Oh man. Yeah, I saw the Ancient Copper Dragon. I bet that does help a lot. Alright. Alright. Yeah. No, I mean this seemed I kinda got the gist of the deck when I have a particular dragon plot with pet card. Is it Priscoria? That's not the dragon. Is it Cavernhold? Past him? Oh, this. Oh. Oh. Yeah, I got Uvara Hellkites, dude. This is gross. Yeah, some good combos in here that'll help let you keep some of your board state. Uvara Hellkite absolutely is gross. Yeah, this is cool. Yeah, I mean, like, what was the bracket supposed to be? 3. I mean, it is fragile, but like this feels like a high 3. Yeah, you're doing the thing though. You're doing the thing. Still, I'm getting you for your lands. Oh, it's World Gorger? Did I miss World Gorger? Some World Gorger Dragon. Oh. Yeah, so you can keep all the things that you cheat out by returning them. Yeah, that's gross. Cool. Good deck. I like it. Yeah, good deck. B, you need get your lands up. I don't care how much ramp you're running. Consistency is king. Get your lands up. I'll beat that drum every day. Good deck though. You have Storm Vault, then Paint Cans, then we're gonna call it for tonight. All right, Storm Vault. You said this was another. Makes all look backward. Absolutely. All right, Storm Vault. You said this was another old deck. I'm excited to see. Sort by mana value. July, Voice of Plenty. Dominaria. You, Planeswalker, you control another creature can left hex. Oh, wait, right. Why am I reading to myself? This is July, Voice of Plenty, legendary creature Angel. For a 3/4 for 3 and a white is flying. You, Planeswalker, you control and other creature control of hexproof. 4 and 2 green. Put a +1/+1 counter on each creature you control. You look cloud on your land base? Yeah, you do. You goofy out here. You got a couple Planeswalkers. Got Nisu Shakes the World, the ramp one, Ugin, the removal one. Pretty cool. Temple of Immortality. Okay, interesting. Soul Wardens, so some life gain. Ramp. Creature selection. Howling Serpapod. Protect your board. Sarah Angel. I mean, sure, yeah. Why not throw a Sarah Angel in the deck? Like, that's cool. Reaper of the Flight Moonsilver. Sacrifice another creature. Reaper of Flight Moonsilver gets +2/+2 a turn. Activates ability on 4 more card types in your graveyard. Cool. Cultivator Blade attacks. We have other attacking creatures get +X/+X on the turn. X is the Cultivator Blade's power. Right. Life gain +1/+1 counters. Platinum Angel. Yeah. Avacyn for sure. I would expect. I didn't even have to look at the list. As soon as I saw any Angel in the command zone, I knew Avacyn was also in. Avacyn was also going to be in this deck. Seraph Suns is cool. Platinum Empyrean. Vorinclex, Voice of Hunger. So Staxy Vorinclex and an Eldrazi for good measure. A lot of cards on the mirror exclusive for casual play. How casual are we talking? Bracket 4 optimized. I don't know, fam. I know they say it's mostly for the Vorinclex, but I mean also Avacyn's degenerate. Uncase of Menagerie, Cultivate, Explosive Vegetation, some good ramp pieces there. Do we have more? Soul Ring, Wayfarer's Bauble, Arcane Signet, Selesnya Signet, Aketra's Monument. Quicksilver Amulet's a card that I like personally, but people seem to be down on it, and I understand. Mind's Eye, man. Card should be good, but it just isn't. Parhelion 2. Okay. The Great Henge, for sure. Great Henge is another card that it doesn't need to be on the Game Changers list, but like it feels like it should be. But Guardian Project absolutely probably should. It's so strong. Burgeoning, Seasons of Growth on Sarah's Wings. Okay. Low land count. Alright, y'all. We're gonna have to have some remedial training with this land count. Okay. Interesting. So you just want to ramp out to your big creatures and protect them? Just a classic Stompy deck is what it looks like. It's cool. Seems like fun. Burgering. Yeah, it seems like a fun casual deck. A lot of older cards. Not as old as your last one. That one was ancient. I loved it. But cool. Glad to see Steve around here. Steve's still getting play out here. Aegis Angel. Yeah, if there's some old cards, like this is definitely a deck where like I just have these cards in my collection, I'm throwing them together, and I appreciate that and I like that. This is a fun deck. B+. No, B, get your lands up. Build or unlock the game become roll. Yeah, I've seen decks like that. That's dope. All right, last deck for the night, and we are calling it. We'll definitely be back soon with some more decks, some more discussion, more competition. I'm gonna announce the next one after the stream. I don't know what it's gonna be yet. I'm gonna figure it out. But this is our last commander. That's and this is for user Paint Cans. Light Pause bracket 3. Cool. How bracket 3 we talking? Up to 3 game changers. Smothering Tide, Sarah Sanctum, and the One Ring. Sarah Sanctum? What card? Hold on. Is that Huh. Why did I think Sarah Sanctum was banned? I'm seeing it's not, but I thought it was banned at one point. I know Urza's Academy. What is that? Damn. The blue one. Tolarian Academy. No, that was banned. Sarah Sanctum and Guy's Cradle. Interesting. Anyway, up to 3x turn cards, no mass land denial, no 2-card combos. Cool. All right, let's take a look. This is Light Pause Emperor's Voice. This is a legendary creature, Fox Advisor. For 2/2 for 1 and a white. When an aura enters the battlefield under your control, if you cast it, you may search your library for an aura card with mana value less or equal to that aura with a different name. Then each aura you control, put that card onto the battlefield attached to Light Pause Emperor's Voice, then shuffle. Cool. It's Light Pause. It's a classic deck. It's a deck we see quite a bit, but it's still cool. Got Esper Sentinel, Giver of Runes, Mother of Runes. So you want to protect your commander. Skrelv as well. Yeah, absolutely. Shram because auras. Makes sense. Codsworth. I was so shocked when I saw how much the Surge Flow of this is worth. Way more than it should be. Whenever an enchantment you control enters, whenever you fully lock for a plus target creature. Good. Pearl Ear, Imperial Advisor. Equipment, enchantment spells you have affinity for auras. Cool card draw in mono white. I like that. This seems fun and consistent. Light Pause is a deck I see a lot, but I never see Light Pause hit the battlefield because everybody's afraid of Light Pause. So this is still all new to me because I never see these cards actually played because they don't get played. It's a remove on site commander, you know. But yeah, I see you're doing the thing where you just want to focus on making it very Voltron-y, only when a creature attacking. I see you also have single combat down here. Very cool. Open the armory, great. Replenish is fantastic. Oh my god, replenish is $128. Is there another version of Replenish? There's no other version of Replenish. Is this reserve list? No, there has to be one. There has to be another one. Right? Oh, the World Championship. Oh. Damage, moderate blade. So like 120. Not for as cheap. That's crazy. That's crazy. Anyway, Retether. It's cool. It's like the same thing for you basically. You get 2 versions of that effect. Some good interaction here. See Luring Escape, Galadriel's Dismissal. Cool. Artifacts. The One Ring, sure. Why not? Pro Medallion seems good. Aetherflux Reservoir. You have an Aetherflux combo in here? Or is this just value Aetherflux? I'm sure you have an Aetherflux combo. I don't even look. I'm just gonna keep going. Pretty sure that's true. Enchantments. Alright, so here we get our auras. We got the Cartouches, the Ethereal Armors. The best. Griff Spoon, fantastic. Oh, okay. Shore Mace's Rescue. I haven't noticed this one. Sentinel Eyes. Cool. Gotta have Cigar Zate, it's mandatory. Daybait Cornet is so good. no combo, just a value Aether Flux Reservoir. That's crazy energy. I love it. Enchanted creature has double strike, might take it out. Yeah, I mean, like, it's not necessarily in your strat. I feel like it's holding you back a little bit, but like, I don't know, maybe it works out really well for you. So I had to ask. Oh yeah, you get to run with great power. That's really good actually in this deck. Your creature's gonna be so big it'll never die. You'll just never take damage. Good. Mantle of the Ancients. I'm not even gonna say it. Fix this. I don't care how low your curve is. 36 is the minimum. Unless you are playing CDH, 36 is the minimum. Fix that. Yeah, your deck is good. Your deck seems solid. No overly weird choices. Do you actually have Replenish out of curiosity? I do run Lifelink so I can get the high life totals. That's fair. Yeah, it seems like a fine choice. It's just value. It's just value Aether Flux Reservoir. It's just wild. Look at the curve. I'll look at it. All right, let's play test it. Listen, I've been wrong before. Let's play test it. All right, so our first hand, we draw. We play our planes. Hope to draw our next land. We don't draw our next land. With that, all right, that's fair. We wouldn't keep one lander anyway. We have this is our second hand. We have Rogue's Passage, Arcane Signet, no other land. We are now mulling to 6. We have Iganjo, Plains, War Room. You've got some low cards here, so good. You mold to 6, and now you get to play the game. You don't want to mold to 6 though. You want to just have all your lands. Let's start all the way over. We're at 7. Serra Sanctum, Plains, and Plains. This one's good. You got land tax. Turn 1 land tax. Turn 2. Light pause, which is good. This one seems fine. I get it. Your curve's super low. Oh god. Yeah, this one seems fine. You would have got it this time. Alright, we got Plains, Rogue's Passage. So, draw. Alright. Not helping my point here. We gotta go get the snail calculator. I'll get the snail calculator out. I'll show you. I'm dying on this hill. Alright. We're running 34 lands. Alright, average see I don't know, let me zoom in a little bit. Yeah, add a land for Aether Flux, good. See, if you run 34 lands here, it'll take you 5 lands to miss a land drop on average. If you run 35 lands, it'll still take you 5 lands to run a miss a land drop. You run 36 lands. Oh wait, did I say 5 lands? Shoot. Do you want 35 land? 35. 34. 35. 36. See, you gotta start. You even gotta be running 38 for you miss a land. Just you even get that number to change. You want to run 38. You should at least run 36. You gotta pump those numbers up. Never want to miss land drops. Anyway, thanks, Snail Man. You've saved the day once again. But yeah, light pause. Good deck. Super low curve. I get why you're doing what you're doing, but you know, just you want the consistency. But I like it otherwise. You're running a pretty good light pause deck with some very cool choices. I'm so glad with great power gets played now. That makes me happy. I'm gonna give you a B+. You did a good job, and I like your deck. It's fun. All right. Guess that's gonna about do it for today. This was a fun stream. I enjoyed myself. What about y'all? Oh, why'd I go away? Yeah, this is a fun stream. I enjoy myself. I hope you all enjoyed yourself. This is a lot of fun to do. I hope to do it again soon. We'll plan something. I'm gonna get a new competition going. DC Custom Cards is over. I'll figure out something else and I'll have something else picked tonight. I'm not sure what it'll be, but it'll be something. I get the winners cards sent out. I've got all these cards here sent for each person. We'll get those to where they gotta go. Good night, paint cans. We will get some Spelltopia games going at some point. Play those on stream, or at least play them in recording and then maybe go on the channel. That'd be a lot of fun. And be sure to still submit for Rate My Commanders under the shorts. We'll still be doing those. I gotta do one tonight actually still too, so gotta get to that. I had a lot of fun with y'all tonight. Thank you so much for hanging out. I always love hanging out with y'all, and I cannot wait to do it again. But stick around if you want to see the loop that I gotta put on. But y'all have a great night. Today, through this exclusive stream offer, you can get over 12 fascinating episodes of Legends Explained for the special price of subscribing and liking. And when you comment and share the stream, we'll include the Caesar episode as a gift. Plus, you'll get Discord access and the Tiger poster. So share Legends Explained today and send learning and fun to a Planeswalker you love.
I admit it, raccoons are kinda delicious. Gave me a plate of raccoon, now it's finished. Coon dripping, cause the meat's so greasy. How do you cook a raccoon? It's so easy. First you gotta get it, no hair, gotta trim it, and take it back home while it's alive, don't kill it. Grab a skillet, high heat, gotta grill it, or throw it in an air fryer for 10 minutes. No, I'm not kidding, it's always been that easy. Raccoons are fair game.
I used Imperial Rome as the model for my legion precisely because it was so foreign, so alien. It dedicated its citizens to something higher than themselves, to the idea of Rome itself. If mankind's going to survive this moment in history, it needs warriors. In Rome, I found a template for a society equal to the challenges of the post-apocalyptic world, a society that could and would survive.
I don't have to explain the reasoning behind my commands. I just give them, and you do them.
I may tell you more at a later time, if it suits me. It's Hegelian dialectics, not personal animosity.
Where the big horners roam, where the mole rat and the fire gecko play.
never mistake the way you give me my faith. My body feels safe in your hands.
Hey, what's up guys? Tony here and welcome to the channel. This video is for you out there in case you're wondering if you should invite me onto your show or invite me to your event or subscribe to the channel. I think they used to call these channel trailers, but nobody really makes those anymore, so this is a reel of the things that I do. This channel is about Magic the Gathering with a specific focus on Universes Beyond, and that's why I have a show here called Legends Explained, where I explain a Universes Beyond legendary creature, who they are, and what they're about. And then I have another series called Rate My Commanders Daily, where I rate the commanders of my subscribers and other YouTubers for funsies. My major goal with that series is to, well, rate your commanders, but also help new players understand what kind of commanders general pods are going to be like vibing with, you know? Not having a new player run onto EDH Rex, see Atraxa as like the #1 commander and go build that as their first deck. I try